Welcome to the Boston's Big Four podcast. Cast. New news about music and sports every week, sometimes.
All right, we're back. New episode of Boston's Big Podcast, and we have Boston icon with us. I'll say it, Nick Shea. If you've been to the Boston Common, if you frequent the Boston Common, you've probably seen his face before. Known for doing his drawings for $1. Was originally for $1, right? I think.
Price went up?
Price went up.
I've been asking people just to pay more than $1. I try to
Okay.
keep it accessible,
let them-
but that's what I say. I say more than $1.
Fair enough.
Because I want to keep it. My whole thing was being accessible and meeting as many people as I can. So
Yeah.
at the same time, we might have to move up a little bit.
Well,
you know?
the dollar thing was definitely a great pull. Like,
For sure.
Of course, people are like, you can draw me for $1. Sure. It's almost like a test at first.
Right,
and then you get a little bit of a reputation. Then you're on the news, and now people come to see you. That's like,
Yeah.
when did that sort of start to culminate? Because the first couple times, it was spontaneous? You've probably answered this question many times.
Nah, it's all good.
Okay.
Like I'm happy to answer it. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like just to say, like I just said, like I want to keep. I try to. The point of me doing this is to keep it accessible. But also, like I care about what I'm doing, so that's why. Because some people, I felt like they were like starting to like take advantage of it a little bit. Like they would come up, they'd be like, "Who cares? It's only $1." I'm like, "Well, I care." So let's try to stop that. Let's try to only do it for people who care, but at the same time keep it accessible. So I've really been. I try to. I'm like, what do I say? Do I tell people a certain thing? I'm like, let's just leave it up to it just being accessible and just try to trust that we're always attracting the right people who do care and want to support in whatever way they can. I appreciate sometimes even people just walking by saying hello, even if they don't stop for a drawing. So it's all good to me. But yeah, I started going out just because I just wanted to meet people, share my art. We're doing it for almost 5 years now. Every day's different. I see a lot of the same frequent people coming back, and they're my people. And they always say, "What's up? Tell me about midterms," or I don't know.
Oh, you
whatever
probably
they
got
got
college
going
students.
on,
A
Yeah.
lot of college students around there, and it's a good time. I feel like I'm rambling.
No, you're a little bit of a
you're
therapist too. I actually did want to. You mentioned that. So if someone's just like, "Well, it's only $1. Who cares?" Like, you turn those people away, or you'll say like you can't do it, or is that?
Yeah, well, I say it's more than $1.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Then you
yeah.
will enforce the charge.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Again, we're keeping it accessible, but we got a line.
Okay. No, yeah, definitely.
But it's all good. I like I said, I appreciate everybody, and I'm just trying to get my art out into the world.
Absolutely. You
And did you-
mentioned earlier.
Oh, go ahead. I was going to ask if you grew up in the city.
I grew up in East Boston,
East Boston, okay.
which it's part of Boston. It's not like in the city, but I grew up right next to
Counts.
the train. We had the train station, or like the train station, the train yard right in my right behind my house was always mad noisy. The airplanes flying over, it was just
Yeah, East Boston, a lot of airplanes.
noisy
flying
as
over, I
hell.
feel like.
When you like spend time away and you go back, you're like, how do people live in this? Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just
you
constant
ignore it
noise.
after a while.
So yeah, I grew up in Boston. M7 Charlie card. If you don't have the M7 Charlie card, bro, don't tell me you grew up in Boston.
You ain't read.
What are some of your favorite food spots in East Boston?
Ooh, St. Tarpio's Pizza, of course.
Yeah, of course.
La Hacienda for good pupusas. Just went there a couple weeks ago. Angela's Cafe is good. Cactus Grill. I feel like a lot of my favorite places closed recently.
That's sad.
Yeah,
I hate to see that.
but really, great Latin cuisine.
Yep.
St. Tarpio's Pizza. Milano's up Orient Heights. Good pizza. It's like a bakery spot.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Nice.
know if there's anything else.
So when you're doing drawings and you're in the Common, are you eating in there? Like, what are you getting for lunch?
Usually when I do it, so if I sit down, I'm sat. I'm not getting up. I'm not moving. I'll take a couple sips of water, but I'm not eating anything. I'm not taking
Yeah,
a
I was
break.
going to say, imagine we got to fast before something like that.
I'm locked in, and it's because I don't know, if I walk away, people used to be like, "All right, well he's leaving." So
Right.
I don't know. Every day is different. If I really have to pee, I'll go. I have to.
Yeah.
Pee.
I mean, you got to go.
But no, yeah. But I think what you're really asking is what do I like around there? Is that
Yeah.
what you're asking?
That's good.
El Jefe's is pretty good. It's right there. I mean, it's it's like late night college type food, burritos and stuff like that. But I think they're pretty good. Sal's Pizzas right across the street from the Commons. Florina, on Beacon Hill, good pizza place.
I don't know Florina.
Florina's really good.
Okay.
What else is over there?
How far is Florina? So that's got to be like a short walk then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like a 5-10 minute walk, not even.
Because then the other spot there that I know of, I haven't had a ton over there, but I think Harvard Gardens, isn't that supposed to be good? That's on Beacon Hill, isn't it?
I don't know Harvard Gardens. I don't know.
I hope I'm saying it right.
I'm very
Guys.
much, I eat pizza. If it's not a pizza place
Okay.
or like a burrito, I'm probably not going to go there.
That's fair.
I mean, I will-
It's a restaurant.
I'll go, but
saved.
I'm not going to initiate.
Harvard Gardens, it exists. It's a real
real.
thing.
I never heard of. Oh, I probably walked right by it. I'm pizza based.
Yeah.
Guys, caught him. He doesn't know all the spots in the area. Stop asking him.
No, when people ask me, I know nothing. I'm like, go to Trader Joe's and go home because
Yeah.
that's most likely what I'm going to do.
Yeah, everything's just about the same, anyways. Prove me wrong. I just want every restaurant to give me their best dishes now. They're like, it's actually good when you come to us, better
Right.
than you can make it home.
We're going to make that happen.
Yeah. So when you picked your style of drawing, I know you kind of mentioned a lot of what I've heard some of where you've explained your coming up and doing this before, and the Sharpie was sort of what you had. The speed of it was you found a way to like quickly do shapes, and then from there you add the detail.
Sure, yeah.
Was that like totally just out of necessity, or is that something you had learned in the past and you just kind of were able to harness that tool?
It was from drawing people on the train.
Okay.
Because I've been drawing my whole life, and I've always been just keep a pen and paper on me. So I would draw people on the train. I'm like, damn, they're moving. Oh, he got off the train. Damn it, I missed it. I can't finish it. So
You got some blurry ones?
well, I would just have to stop because I'm just like, oh, well, he's gone. And I was trying to go off what I saw, but then he disappeared. So I was like, how do I draw quick? And it's also from graffiti, like when you do graffiti, which I don't do. I've never done graffiti.
Yeah, it's lame.
You do it as quick as you can. So
Yeah,
then
vandalism sucks.
I would never. And so you do it and then try to get out as quick, get away as quick as possible. Not me though, but
If you were to do it, of
if you
course.
were to do it.
Right.
Of course.
But yeah, it came from that, from just trying to just do something quick, recognizable, and that you could just work with in a quick time because of drawing on the train. And it comes from over time. Like I see my old sketchbooks, like the face that I draw, it's as simple as it is. It has like developed over time just from doing it so much and just
There's that
just
nuance.
getting more experience. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. So we're only talking about one of his strengths right now. You guys probably already know this. I would consider in this case for you, drawing is sort of like an accompanying instrument to your music. So you rap and draw at the same time. When did that kind of mesh? And were you rapping before you were drawing? Like you were drawing your whole life, I guess, so you couldn't have. But when did the music come in?
Well, I wrote my first song when I was 6, and
So you were doing it your whole life.
I don't remember a time where I wasn't making songs or just drawing. And I've I thought everybody drew and made music when I was like, because I've just done it. It was like just in my life, and like my dad makes music. He plays the bass in like a lot of cover bands. He was playing, I think, since he was like 13 or 14, and I think he just had a gig last weekend. So he's like still always performing and
Around here?
Massachusetts. I don't know where. I don't
What's
know
the band?
exactly
Can we
where
check it
was.
out?
To be honest, I don't know the name of the current band.
Fair enough.
Because he's played in a bunch of stuff. He just always wants to play. He's like,
that tells me he's an amazing musician.
He's really good, and he I don't know. It's hard to be in a band, So like, if something falls out or like the band disjoins for whatever reason, he's like, all right, I'll find another band to play with.
Yeah.
He's like, I play the bass. I know I'm good, so someone needs me to play the bass. I'll play somewhere.
Right.
So yeah, he's always been playing, and my first song, it's like one of my earliest memories. He was like, come downstairs. I want you to write something, and he just like wrote a song to like this little beat that he made. He had like a drum machine. It's just him playing bass. So yeah, like I've just been always making stuff, and Like that was my upbringing. So I was like, I thought so everybody does this, right? Because you're so like just in your own world. You don't realize
wish.
the rest of the world when you're a kid. I was like, oh, everyone's parents ask them to make a song when they're 6
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
just an activity you do.
So yeah, I've always been making stuff, and yeah, it's because of my family.
So that first song, were you rapping or were you singing? What was
I don't
what was
even.
the
It's
style?
on YouTube. If you look up,
No way.
Nick Shea 2003. It sounds
Wow.
like a 6-year-old.
That's before YouTube.
It sounds like a 6-year-old singing it. Yeah, we recorded on cassette, and I like put
That's
it. I put
awesome.
it on YouTube.
Start this party tomorrow.
It's called "Start This Party Tomorrow" because at the time I think there must have been a song that was like, "We're gonna party tonight," and I was like, "No,
No, we got to start this.
We got to be
tomorrow.
different." Even like back then, I was like, "We got to do something different."
Is this you in the picture?
It is, yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
man,
hold
this
on.
is
Yeah,
awesome.
we're putting this up.
This is
That's
awesome.
so funny. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I think my mom took that picture.
Wow. Wow. So you've really been rapping since 6 years old.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you listen to it, I don't know if you can consider it rapping.
It's something. It's a start.
I was really
you know?
influenced because that year, School of Rock came out,
Yep.
and that movie really sparked me and really made me want to. The combination of my dad playing music and Jack Black telling
Yeah.
me to stick it to the man.
Oh,
Yeah.
stick it to demoniosis.
Yeah.
You had it too.
I had it.
Oh, dude.
It was very
I don't
rare
know if I
condition.
ever got rid of it, to be honest with you.
No, we're plagued with it, but yeah, the combination of both those things, it really like set the trajectory of me just of me just loving making music. You know.
So you're a School of Rock guy.
Oh, well, I watched it like recently, and it made me cry because I was like, "This
brings
really
you back,
but just how much it actually influenced me." Yeah. And then I was watching an interview. Jack Black said it was like his favorite thing he's ever done because of how many people tell him that like they were influenced by it and touched by it.
yeah.
You know, it really like. I don't know. I don't know if it's like I don't know what people would say their big inspiration is, you know, but that genuinely is one of mine. So
Hell yeah.
Honestly,
like
me
I don't know
too.
what's cool to say. Yeah, I was inspired by. I don't know.
I was a closeted Tenacious D fan for a while, but people found out.
Bro, you can't. Why would you hide that, bro? Tenacious D is the best.
Well, basically
stupid as
for
hell,
the
but
reason
they're
you're
the
saying, like I was like, I'm getting into like music a little more heavily because I'm listening to this like comedy music. But you know, however you get there.
It's great. I don't know. I like
It
all
is
types of
awesome,
music. I think comedy music is good. I think serious music is good.
Yeah.
Oh, all of it.
I
all
like
good.
sad
Yeah, yeah.
music. I like good
Yeah.
music. I feel like some people out there, they don't like music. They like listen to it. They listen to shit and talk about music and they don't even actually like it.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, what kind of rap is that? Who knows?
Yeah, and then they
Who
just
knows
like,
what kind of rap
Then they
it
just
is?
block the person because they don't like it.
Oh,
you know,
dude, yeah.
Sorry.
It's when it's
No, no.
that's how. Why are they in music if they don't like music? you know?
Yeah. No, that's crazy. That
don't
is
know.
crazy. You gotta be experimental. You rapping over the Ring of Fire on the Radar, I thought was incredible.
Thanks, man.
And you know that just to time it up to when he said fire. Like at first I was like, this is different, this is interesting, and then when that happened, I was like, oh, this took a lot of practice.
Yeah,
So-
that's what It's
Congrats.
I appreciate it. It was a very as stupid as people might think it is. I also think it's a little stupid, but it's a part of my personality that I've never shown fully like that. If you listen to a lot of my music, I think one of my biggest strengths in my music and my art is that it can make people laugh and it can be humorous without being seen as a complete joke. You know, like the Ring of Fire might be on the line of being comedic, but
But you
like,
said some real stuff in there.
I don't try to be like I don't think my music comes across as a comedy rapper, but there's definitely I definitely always have a funny line, or there's just a light tone to a lot of the stuff I do because that's just the person that I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's like something like that. Like I just wanted to show like just this, I don't know, this different side of me. And so many people recently, like they've been commenting on some of my stuff saying like, bro's the next Logic, bro's the next Mac Miller, bro's the next insert white rapper
People
here.
love to make comparisons.
You're gonna start rapping about pyramids and stuff.
I don't like it. It's fine. Like I'm not mad that people are comparing me to these people because these people they're telling me they're good rappers and they're they're dope people. But it was just it was so I was like, what do I sound? Do I actually sound like them? So I made like that Ring of Fire song, and I made like 10 other ones in that sort of style, just to be like, do I sound like them now?
Yeah, just to do something no one else has done.
Yeah,
Just to be like, you can't compare me to anyone after this. Yeah.
It really was like as stupid as it might come across, like making something like that. It really was to be like just break out of my own style. I was also like finishing up my new album Mad Rap Versus 2, and I was just so in like it has to sound like this. I want to sound like this, and I was just so in my head. I was like, I was getting like a writer's block, I guess. I don't know. I was just like, it has to sound a certain way. So, and thinking like that made me lose being creative, because I was like, if it has to be this, but it's not. So I'm just stuck. So I made like the Ringer Fire stuff just to really just do something that's like, there's no real formula to this. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing or what I'm going to be saying.
Yeah.
But so like it helped me push through to a different side. And you know, I love, those are some, I love I got to put out the rest of them, because there's 9 or 10 other ones. There's some
whole album of those.
Yeah, there's some. I mean, I can't really put them out because it's, you know, I'm like rapping to a Johnny Cash song. There's one, I'm rapping to like a Slipknot song on one of them. Right. I can't put them actually out, but they'll probably go on YouTube or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
It's also like people do the, you know, I feel like every rap artist does like the mixtape where they take. I feel like people would say it's the Lil Wayne mixtape series, like
rap over
gets on every
industry beats.
But like I feel like every rapper has something like that. So this is like my version of doing that, except it's none of it's industry beats. It's like the Bluey cartoon theme song
Stuff
like,
that people would never think to rap over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's in that vein of, you know, this is my industry beat mixtape.
Yeah.
But then you listen to it, it's like the Shiny Teeth from Fairly
Shiny
Odd Parents.
Teeth,
I gotta put
Shiny
this stuff out. I feel like
Definitely.
people are gonna hate it, but
My shiny
But
teeth.
that's almost what I
It'll get people talking.
It's like the stars in
it's just so
space.
different from my other stuff, and you know, I'm just trying to just not I don't know, just not feel like I have to be one thing. you
Right.
know?
Yeah. Don't put yourself in a box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do whatever feels right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
For sure.
So what is your recording process? Do you have a setup, or are you going somewhere, or are you just kind of, is it just spur of the moment?
Honestly, my setup looks kind of like this. I just you know, I'm just home. I got a good mic, and I try to put some stuff on the walls and insulate it as best as I can. Really, I've been learning so much about mixing that I've recorded outside and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you can outmix a bad environment, but it's a lot easier to have a good environment.
Of course.
Yeah.
But like mixing stuff, like, I don't know, I've just really been learning a lot and learn how to do it myself. And I just record at home, and I'll write a song in the shower and then just get out of the shower, and then the mic's right there. And then
That's perfect.
I'm
Shower
just-
songs cost more, guys.
Yeah.
So you know.
And the video, that's behind a paywall too. So.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Ooh, I like this. We're monetizing it.
Yeah,
More expensive drawings, shower videos, dude. This is happening. This is really happening. So what is like the most detailed drawing you've given somebody, and was it tied to money at all? Like, did someone give you like $100 and say, draw me like a fancy portrait?
Well, I've done commission stuff. If that's, I don't know.
I'm thinking like the approach in the park kind of situation. Like when did you give the most effort in like that kind of situation?
Shout out my guy Creighton. Creighton is the best longtime supporter now. It might have been like 3 years since I've known Creighton or something like that. But I've drawn him so many times that every time I see him, I'm like, we got to do something different, bro.
Oh, we got to get a flip
You got to
book.
outdo yourself.
Well, because I've drawn him. The most recent time I saw him, it was Halloween time. So I drew him as a witch, like with the boiling cauldron or
Nice.
something like that.
Awesome.
I've drawn him getting eaten by a monster. This must be other.
Are they always on Halloween, or is it just like happen to be?
I don't know when the monster had nothing to do with Halloween.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you're getting me boils and ghouls right now.
Creighton's a really cool dude, and he's open to me doing other stuff. You know, I'm like, I don't have to do anything. I'm just, I feel like it'd be fun if we did stuff.
Okay.
A lot of the people that I meet, like multiple times, I try to be like, how can we do it different? You know, there's one person in Bergen. I've drawn him with my opposite hand before. He timed me once. He went, all right, I just want a 10-second drawing. You got to go as quick as you can. So just a good challenge. I guess to answer your question, I'm not really answering your question about the most detailed one, but
Yeah, you seem to be avoiding it actually.
yeah. Well, there's not. I don't
I'm
really
reading-
have. There's really never been nothing like that where people are like, well, not like. do more. You know,
Yeah.
people are very much like they trust my process and what I'm gonna give to them, and I've done different. You know, when I'm not in the park, I've done so many different things where like when I'm in the park, I try to stick to my one thing of my one sort of style. But like I said, it just doing over there, like people show me old photos. I'm like, it is developing, you know?
Yeah.
Whether I know it or not. So is it more detailed? I don't know. It just it would have to be based on you. If you have a lot of details going on,
I'm thinking
it's
like
gonna be
an
really
objective detail, like almost like in the realism thing, but that's kind of not the style. So I understand.
Yeah, when I'm in the park, you know, I don't know. I'll do all types of different drawings. I'll draw people's dogs. I don't know. I really will draw anything. But me being in the park, it really is like I sit with the intention to make these kind of drawings, and I'm really grateful that people want this kind of drawing. You know, so if I were to start for someone, if I was like, what if I made this what if I made you like this was my Mona Lisa? They might be like, I don't really want the Mona Lisa. I want you to draw. I want your drawing.
That's not what I'm here for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like your drawing. So yeah, it means a lot that people like my art. I've been drawing. Everyone in my life has known that I've been an artist since I was a kid. I got most artistic in the high school superlatives. And I didn't like talk to too many people, so I was surprised that people when they gave me that, I was like, wow, thanks guys, thanks for acknowledging. I've just been in the art room by myself, not so thanks.
They
for
noticed that, I guess.
recognized, yeah. Have you ever paid for a meal with a drawing Picasso style? Are you familiar with that? That he did
I know,
this?
yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
No,
Chat, he did that.
I don't think so.
Google it. Well, now you're gonna, dude. We're gonna find out. Actually, I
like
like make sure I
supporting
feed you
business.
before you leave, and we'll get a drawing out of you. So.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, well that'll work. And then I could say yes.
You heard it here first, folks.
I don't think I've ever done that. I don't know.
Restaurants, if you want to be the second, hit them up.
Yeah, I don't know.
So there are some Reddit threads of people just asking, being like, what time is the $1 drawing guy in Boston Common? I'm going to be there this weekend or something. Like I went through some today. And you were mentioning earlier that people have hit you up and said, when are you going to be there? I'm visiting maybe from another country or something. And while I'm in Boston, I need to come by and get my picture done by you. So when did you notice that people were like going out of their way to come to you for pictures?
From like the first year I was doing it, some people, I remember her name is Sam. She would stop by after work and just be like, oh, what's up, Nick? How's it going? Just want to chat again and just get in the drawing. So I don't know, but above anything, and like to be honest, I'm not gonna look at Reddit. Reddit might, I don't know. I feel like Reddit has a stigma.
I mean, it's a useful tool.
I look at
If
it
you
for
need
other things. I'm not
information,
looking at.
yeah.
I don't want to look at myself.
Yeah.
On Reddit, I'm
That's
sure
fair.
people.
Oh my God,
everyone tells
yeah.
me people are saying nice things, and people are very supportive to me. So I very much
It was
appreciate
all nice
it.
things. I didn't
There
see
are
anything
some
negative.
wholesome communities on Reddit, but yeah,
Of course,
depends, yeah.
but what I'm trying to say, like, I look at myself and how people have acted towards me and just interacted with me. I'm just a part of my community, and people want to come out and hang out with me in the park and just chat with me for a little bit, get a drawing, show support, see what I got going on. Because people are like, last time I was here, you told me you had an album coming. How's it going? Like, people ask me about that, and I'm like, oh yeah, you had I don't know, you had something going on. Tell me about that. Like, I don't know. So like people want to come out and just really say hello, and I like, maybe it's just like a selective thing, but the thing I noticed the most is, like, more than the internet, is people telling me that, like, my friend told me to come say what's up. My cousin did this last year. Like, people just telling each other, or people just being like, I've walked by here for 6 months and you're here every time I walk by. What's up, bro? How you doing? Like, can I get a drawing? So I'm not really sure you asked, but like being in the park and being in the present moment and just like sitting out there, I don't know. I just see the people. I'm just in the community, and everybody else is in the community. They frequent the park. They love being in Boston, so
Yeah.
it just means a lot that people accept me and want to make chat with me a part of their day, because it's usually only a few minutes. So,
Right.
but it means a lot. It means a lot to me. So
being a figure in the city is really cool. And like you're not like an act, like it's almost better that you can only be found like when you're there. Like that's I mean, you are an act, but in your that you have your music and stuff. I don't know.
I know
what to say.
you're good.
But like it's like not that people are like, oh, you can catch me at Friday at 9 at this venue, you know. So this is where I think the mystique of it comes, and then there's that lore of Boston. Oh, you can find him, and like that could be a whole thing.
I try to be consistent. I don't try to be mysterious. I sit in the same exact area. Like I'm not like
Well, but like you're not. It wouldn't be a 24/7 thing. I can't imagine. Right?
Yeah.
Like you said, you're not always there.
Yeah, I just have other stuff. I'm trying to work on. I'm working on music, or I've been doing a lot of events recently, which has been awesome. I've been working with the MFA, doing events there.
Talk about that. What's
so
going on
I've
with
been
the
drawing.
MFA?
I've been drawing like as much as I've always have been. It's just might be in different areas, or I just have other stuff going on. So I want to be there all the time. I'm not trying to be mysterious. It's just like I don't want to tell people like, yeah, I'll be there, and then even like sometimes like taking the train, like the train might delay, and then I told them 1, and it turns out to be 3:30 because of some traffic or something like that.
Happens all the
So
time.
I don't know. I try
With
to
the train, not surprised.
No, yeah.
MBTA.
I'll start
talking
I'll start getting really worked up talking about the train.
Ooh, let's do it, because I will literally not ride it. I won't do it. I drive every single place I can get, or Uber. I'm not taking the train. I'm not giving them money until they make it nice.
When it's good, it's
It's
great.
a paradox because they probably need the money to make it nice, but I gave them plenty of money back in the day, and it's the same
They have
thing.
money.
They should have used it properly. No, when it's good, it's great. It's just I feel bad though because I meet people from other. They're like, oh, I'm from Kansas. We don't have a sidewalk or something like that. Like
Not enough people.
like we take it like we're taking this stuff for granted. Like having a
That's true.
like
Yeah,
a public transit system or
it's the birthplace of America, though.
I know. But if you take it long enough, it's like I don't know what that would be called, but like if you're around it long enough, you notice all the bad things and
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
But when you come here for a weekend, you take the train twice. You're like, wow, that was great.
Every once in a while, you get there and it says train's arriving in 2 minutes, and it gets there and you get to your place on time, and you're like, all right, it worked this time. But you just you never
Hey,
know.
dude, even a clock's right. Working clock's
Exactly.
right twice a day.
Exactly.
I've walked home for an hour and a half instead of taking a 15-minute train ride because I was like, I just can't today. I just can't listen.
Walking's good for you too.
It is.
I heard that.
I've heard that a couple times.
Yeah.
How'd the I Show Speed thing happen? Because I feel like
I do feel like you guys asked me something else about the MFA, and I
Oh yeah. I do want to
to
get to that thing first. How'd you link up with the MFA? What's going on with that?
The MFA, it's been a great experience. They reached out to me because Van Gogh had an exhibit, and it was all about portraits. And they were like, "How can we celebrate this?" The opening day happened to be on his birthday, so they had cupcakes. And then they were like, "Hey, who?" Or they were like, we need someone to make portraits. Who makes Nick makes portraits. Let's get him here. And so yeah, they had me there, and it was supposed to be a one-time event. And on the day of, they were like, "This is great. Do you want to come back for another time?" And it was, like I said, it was just supposed to be a one-time event. And I think we've done our 7th event. We did a whole series over the summer called Nick at Night.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so because I would show up on their late nights from like 6 to 9 and draw people Nick at Night, and we had like exclusive prints in each one, like a print that I would make. And that was my idea because I was like, how can we do something different every time? If some people might show up to every event, so how can we make it worth coming to every event? Let's do like an exclusive print that you can only get at each event. And a couple people collected them all, so
That's awesome.
it was really cool. People were coloring because they're black and white prints, so people would color them. It became like
I saw some of that. Yeah.
it was I didn't think people would color them. I don't know why, but the fact that they did, it became like an interactive thing. And the MFA, they've been super supportive. I filmed a video. I don't know if you can call it a music video, but it was a video of me rapping in the gallery. So they've just been like, bro, whatever you want to do, you let us know, Nick. Like we like what we like what you're doing. You're easy to work with. And that's the best compliment I've ever got. Is that
Easy to work with?
That I'm easy to work with. Because
that is a good compliment.
I've worked with people who are difficult, and it's just the worst thing, and it's so frustrating. So I'm so happy that people say that, and people accept me. When I was growing up, like, bro, I was a menace. So the fact that people
What do you mean by that?
I would just like throw
Yeah,
stuff at
elaborate.
cars when I was like
no.
13.
That was you?
Yeah, sorry.
What kind of stuff? Like hard things?
Like a
what-
bottle of Gatorade. Like,
Okay,
That's
yeah.
okay.
Like a
It
full
sounds
bottle.
like
When you were
glass
how
and-
old? 13?
like probably like 13, 14, you know?
yeah. I mean, kids do stuff.
Yeah, I was
that's-
like I was an idiot.
Yeah.
And there's probably some people who've grown up and didn't let that go.
Yeah, yeah.
They're still throwing stuff at cars. So I'm happy that I
being in your 30s throwing stuff at cars would be crazy.
yeah, so I'm
I hope
happy
that's
I
not
matured and I really just like I don't know, just the people cuz at that I say this to say like at that time people would be like, "Bro, I don't know what Nick's going to be doing in the future if he's throwing shit at cars and he's, you know, he's a delinquent, you know." So the fact
Being a kid.
well, yeah, but I don't know, but like teachers and parents, like they look at that, they're like, we got to send them to like reform school or something like that, you know. So like all the people who said that about me, like when I was a kid, they say to me now, they're like, we're so proud of you, like you're really, you're just doing your thing, you know, and you're doing it how you want to do it, and we're just so happy that you know, you just stuck with what you like to do and you got it together and you got a good head on your shoulders, you know, and you stop throwing rocks at the train.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like it
drawing
as a-
people in the park is way more fun than that.
Yeah, and people appreciate it more. I
Yeah,
think.
definitely.
Yeah, it's got to feel good to see that come to fruition now and like have
Yeah.
had the experience where you can kind of, and I know there's a long road ahead of you and you have a lot more to do, but to kind of say like, this is what young me would have been like, wow, I
Yeah.
did it. So
Right.
you're in the spot where that first huge step that you've taken, maybe even a few of them, probably even a few of them, most people never take. So you're there. And it just got to feel good. I imagine, especially when you take that into perspective from your younger self and where you came from and stuff. So
Yeah, when I first started making music in like making like my own beats and stuff like that, like was in high school, and I made like I made some of my own beats, and a lot of it was just like me rapping on like an MF Doom instrumental that I got off YouTube.
fire,
And-
the one with the tree.
Sure, yeah, probably.
We'll
I don't
talk
know.
about it later.
I don't know if the one with the tree, but like instantly I was like, I burned it to CD. I would sell them at lunch. I was just like, I'm doing this. Here, I did it. See,
Yeah.
check this out. I made the step. Like, what's your first album? I made it already. Like, I'm not
So
waiting on
you
my
just
first
burned
album.
a CD of you just rapping over other people's beats. That's
Yeah, but I was like, I made this.
That,
like,
I mean, yeah, that's
this is, like-
more than like
That's
most
what every
kids-
rapper does,
That's,
yeah.
especially at that time. At that time, that was the move. Yeah,
I just know like, and
you're
this-
like, I just got to show people I'm good at this first.
and I'm doing it. And
Yeah,
like,
and I'm
look,
doing
I
it.
made something, you know, like, I don't know. Not anyone in particular, but some people are like, oh, I just gotta make sure the mix is right and stuff like that. Like, that's good to do. At some point, you gotta reach a level where you want to make sure the mix is right. But if you're just starting out, it doesn't fully
How many
matter.
people do you think blame bad music on poor mixes and never release it for that reason? But it's just an excuse. We're looking at you. We're gonna dub in
Say his name.
We're gonna dub in a name later. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Could
but
probably be
it's
a lot of
there.
names.
Yeah. We're thinking of you. It'll just put a lot of people.
Everyone
there.
listening thought of someone when you said that. So,
Well, like,
insert whatever name you were thinking of.
my most recent album, I'm really proud that people reached out and they were like, bro, the mix sounds great. And could it be better? Probably. But I think just in comparison to like some of my older stuff, I hear it, and the fact that other people hear it, I don't know, you can just see the growth, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like I feel like saying concrete is weird with audio, but like it is like a visible sounds wrong with audio too. I don't know what it would be. But
Tangible?
a tangible. I don't know. It's just a clear like
an
growth.
intangible,
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
can just see that, like, wow, this mix was horrible. I can't even like hear what he's saying. His vocals are so quiet. At least like you can hear it now. I don't know. So it's just like learning and started somewhere, and then if people were to go back and they'd be like, oh damn, he's gotten better. He's been learning more stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
and they can go all the way back to 2003.
Yeah,
Crazy. I'm gonna listen to that later. I can't wait.
yeah, you might like it.
I'm gonna bump
Listen
it on
to
my
it
way home.
tomorrow.
It's my mom. It's still my mom still likes that song. I think she still knows the words.
That's awesome.
Ooh, your mom would know the words to your rap. My mom, I don't think, would learn the words to a rap song of mine.
Really?
I say that, but she probably.
she would.
I think she might do it out of spite.
If they were clean lyrics,
yeah,
I think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
should
They'd
write-
only be clean lyrics. I only ever do clean stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You should make something for her. You know. Like
Yeah, for Mother's Day, make
like
a rap. Make a rap for your
mom
mom.
rap for your
We're
mom.
gonna cut this out. We're gonna cut this out.
Make a mom rap for Mother's Day. That's a great idea.
Yeah. That's a good call. That's a good
I say
call. You do it too.
Yeah, we all should.
Yeah.
I'm holding you to it.
All right, let's do it.
Valentine's Day bars.
I would
for our
actually do
moms.
that. I would. Yeah, I would do that.
Okay.
I say stuff
do it.
about my mom in a lot of my songs, or I mean, like in this new album, I said my mother used to always get the food at Stop and Shop, and she's like, I that's right. I still go. I still get
Relatable.
The coupon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Relatable.
very relatable. My mom's also a Stop and Shop shopper, so
I grew up a Star Market person, and then we turned
okay.
into Big Y people.
I grew up
Big
with
Y.
Shaw's. You
That's
guys
what it was.
remember Shaw's?
Well,
Shaw's.
Star Market owned
Shaw's and
Shaw's.
Star
Yeah,
Market,
Shaw's
yeah.
became Star Market.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, Shaw's was big.
Shaw's is big.
I know my mom listens to my music. I don't make stuff for my mom to listen to, but when I say stuff like that, I'm like, she'd be like, oh, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, Stop and Shop. Rotisserie chickens. The Superbird. $5.99. Actually a crazy deal. 200 plus grams of protein.
For $5.99, that is a good deal.
Keeps you strong. I actually think it's probably gone up. Last time I bought
Probably.
a rotis, it was $9.99. So
Rotis.
Still pretty good.
yeah, that is pretty good. I
Yeah.
think for the amount of protein you get in a bird like that, not bad.
It's a big bird. It's a big
Not
bird. It's a hefty bird.
Yeah, we do talk about food quite a bit. So
I love it.
sometimes
That was like my first question on this podcast.
Yeah,
I was like,
when
where are the good food spots?
and then I asked like 3 more after that.
All I ate today was a Cliff Bar and toast. So
Okay, well,
not-
you definitely got to draw me a couple pictures so we can feed you before you leave.
Okay.
Because that's we
gonna
need
get a
more
lot of
that.
protein today.
sustenance.
Yeah.
I'll eat later though. I got food.
Well,
Have you ever had goodles? You guys know about this? I just learned about this. Goodles?
No,
Chat. I'm gonna tell you about
it's
this.
like a never mind.
Sounds fake.
Cheese.
Actually,
like Gouda.
guess right now. What do you
Gouda
guys think?
is there Gouda covering the noodles?
That's a good guess.
that's
but
a
it's-
really good guess.
I think it's so. I think it's supposed to be like
Good
goodles.
noodles?
Yeah, like
Alright.
they're so
What?
because they're.
Yeah.
I think
Pretty
they're
whack.
not plant based, but they have like higher protein and fiber content. So, but they taste so good.
I haven't had these. I think my girl
It's
had those at her house.
honestly, I might prefer it to Kraft. The Chetty Mac. That's actually what it's called. The Chetty Mac.
Love
Check
these
it out.
names.
Chetty Mac sounds like a rapper from like
It
Connecticut or
does.
something.
Oh my god, that's my new rap name, Chetty Mac.
Or like,
Jack.
or maybe like Vermont or
Jack.
something like that.
Cheddar Jack.
Oh wait, yeah, hold on.
Monterey Jack.
It all goes back to 8 Mile at some point.
Yeah.
Someone's cheddar something.
But yeah, the I Show Speed thing.
Yeah.
Did you know he was like coming to that area? How'd you link up with him? How'd that happen?
Well, I always feel like telling people actually, I think it's cool, but I feel like it sounds cooler to just be like, yeah, I was just sitting there. He just happened to just come by and I was
There
ready.
had to have been some
I'm
coordination
always
there.
ready, guys. I
Yeah.
always have a 16 ready.
Everyone's got a 16.
But do you guys know reporter Matt?
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Matt Shearer.
Yes.
Matt Shearer is the best. I love Matt Shearer.
He's definitely shown you a lot of support. I feel
yeah,
like.
he interviewed me maybe I think 2022. I think so. And,
Oh wow. Okay.
for WBZ and on iHeartRadio. Tell Alexa to never mind. But he's interviewed me and he just stayed in contact with me. You know, he just liked what I was doing and
Yeah.
he loves Massachusetts.
That guy's awesome.
I posted something once where I was like, it was like the winter, and sometimes in the winter I get like, I need to leave, I need to get out of this state forever.
Yeah.
And I posted something and saying something like that, and Matt he sent me this long thing about just how much he loves Massachusetts and just like,
He moved you?
he was like, do whatever you want, but like he reached out to just be like, bro, like this place is great, like you're from here, like people in Massachusetts like you. And they are supporting what you're doing. Maybe consider hanging out for a couple more months and then see how you feel.
Ooh, reporter Matt, shout out, dude.
That's the best.
shout
And
out.
it really, and
You got to come on the pod because we love keeping people
I would
local.
love to get him.
One of our boys is trying to move to Florida, and that is a totally separate
Yeah,
subject.
we
But
need reporter Matt to
we
talk
need
to
you.
him.
No,
you
Matt-
might need to help us out with that. We'll
Matt
figure
is
it out.
and I messaged him a few months later, I think, and I was like, hey, I appreciate you saying that because it did mean a lot to me, and I'm happy I stayed. You know,
We're
but
glad you're here.
all that to say, he was asked to like help produce part of I Show Speed's time in Boston. I think he had like a couple, only maybe like a few hours to fill it up, which I didn't realize like when you watch a stream, you think there's just like, whoa, a guy's he's fire breathing just randomly on the sidewalk. How do you find that? Like they coordinate some of this stuff, which some people might think is lame. They're like, man, it's all scripted or something like that. But he called me. He's like, Nick, you draw all the time. You're part of Boston. Like I said, part of the community. So it'd be awesome if we can get Speed to draw you. He had a couple other people on in the park as well. There's Joe Sax Boston. If you guys know him, he plays saxophone.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had him come out and they did he played some music with Speed for a second. He had Wicked Joyful. He's a guy from New Hampshire who makes like these little action figures.
Okay.
And he made a Speed action figure, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
And then he had me drawing. And so he's on the phone. He's like, yeah, you gotta, if you want to show up and you can draw, that'd be great. Just do you. And, it'll be fun. Oh, wait. You make music. Wait, Speed makes music. You should bring a speaker. Maybe you guys can freestyle. I don't know. It's up to you. All right, I'll see you in the morning. And immediately we ended the phone. I just wrote a verse. I was like, I know that he has a lot of people who watch, and I don't know.
I couldn't believe how many followers he had. When he was in Boston, I was like, I knew about him, but I was like, man, people are making a big deal out of this. And then I looked at his follower count, and I was like, this guy's so famous.
Well,
it's unbelievable.
we met
Isn't
up
it weird how that can happen? Someone is so immensely famous and you don't know who they are. And
I
how
knew
is that
who
possible?
he was, but I didn't know he had 70 million followers or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
it is. It's
the
crazy.
scale of it, but also how many of those are bots and they're little kids with 6
It's
accounts.
real, dude. It's
You know what I
real.
mean?
He's really that
And they
famous.
keep getting their iPad taken away, so they make a new account on the fridge, and that's how he has 70 million. I'm not taking it away. He did a lot of hard work to get to 10 million, but everyone had 6 more. That's all I have to say.
I mean, if those little kids want to make bot accounts and follow me, then
Yeah. Also,
No,
and
don't
while they're
do
at
that.
it, they
I don't
should
want them to do
subscribe to Boston's Big Four on YouTube if they can. Yeah.
That's
I don't
what
know.
we really need.
I think a lot of people really do support him. I've seen his videos
for sure. Yeah,
for
no, he's-
years. I thought he was very funny and cool.
Seems like a real genuine guy.
I was about to say he actually does seem like a real guy. He's not like I don't know about Mr. Beast with that fake smile. I think he's I think he's
we don't
faking
know
that
about
smile,
Mr. Beast.
You guys try the Feastables?
No.
Is that the chocolates?
I think so. I haven't had them yet.
I did talk about this actually on the podcast. I had one of those Mr. Beast chocolate bars because they got me with the packaging. Like it just looked pretty good. I was like, this packaging looks like a new candy that could be good. Mm-hmm. They had me with all the colors and stuff. Like he obviously put some thought into that. Like there was some psychology, I'm sure. Tried it. It was the worst, like D grade chocolate. Just. Dude, I'm telling, I can't even think I don't want to even liken it to a brand you've had before. It's like those, like a shitty off-brand, like Valentine's lollipop or like those like shaped Christmas ones, like it'll be like a snowman and it's just like his bad chocolate. That's like what his whole bar was. And
No,
he was,
I'm sure it's great, Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
No,
shout out
no,
Mr. Beast.
dude.
Come on the podcast.
Honestly, don't, dude. I don't want this to happen. Mr. Beast, your chocolate's bad, dude, and it's you're shilling chocolate, and I don't like it. So, anyways, Speed probably has good chocolate.
Hey yo.
Yeah. we gotta restart the podcast. But no,
If he made it.
Anyways, they were like, show up at 9 a.m. Is that okay? I'm like, yeah. I mean, whatever. I'll do whatever you want. It was because Matt. Like if Matt told me to, I'll do anything. Like Matt is awesome, whatever he wants.
Yeah, I would listen to that guy.
I'm happy to do it because he's just
He's
cool.
another
and,
genuine guy.
Yeah, he's always doing cool stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'd love to be a part of it. Like, thank you for thinking of me. But yeah, I just immediately wrote a verse. But I was also like, I know how live streams work. Like they might just get sidetracked and be like, try to be spontaneous, like something comes up and they just go with the flow. So I was like, they might not come to me. So, but if they do, I'll try to be prepared with a verse. So I really didn't think much of it. Like I was like, this is probably not going to happen. Like I'm not. Like,
You weren't counting on it.
No, I'm like, this isn't about me. This is about he's doing his thing, walking around Boston.
Right.
But you were teed up. You never know.
I was
So,
ready, and
yeah.
people just really thought it was cool. I think I had a good verse. I also think like I'm at a I don't know, they caught me at a good time. I feel like I know how to mix now, and I've been making good beats. I don't know. I feel like I've always been doing good stuff, but I just feel like I'm just really happy that I've just been staying consistent to the point where if someone calls me the night before, I could write a verse.
Yeah,
and
it's good to know you can do
and
that.
feel confident just in myself. Like when I was a kid, like in high school, like I would start a verse in first period and then like barely finish it by the time I got home. And that, like, I don't know, I can just work so much faster now because like I know what my voice is, and like yeah, I feel like I'm rambling about it.
No,
but
you're good. What do you do when, like, I don't want to call it writer's block, but when you need to get your juices flowing, what is the ritual?
go play the PSP.
PSP.
He's
do
got
keep
it
that
on him
thing
right now.
on here.
He's
Yeah.
got
I
it
always
on him.
got the PSP
Show the
on me, bro.
camera. Show the camera. This guy's got a PSP in 2025. We respect that.
I stay with
we
the
love
PSP.
that.
I say that though to say like if you do have some sort of like writer's block, like maybe don't try to write anything for a little bit. Like take a break.
Listen
Do
to your
something else.
body,
Go
right?
take a walk, ride a
take a
bike,
walk, yeah.
or go talk to some people. That's, I mean, like, you know, I'll hang out with my girlfriend and then whatever we're watching on TV or something like that, you know, it'll make it into the next verse or
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And like you
So-
said, talking to people, like a conversation can spark ideas
yeah.
too.
If you just stay like in your own head and your own bubble for too long, there's like nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, just do other shit. Like I draw and make stuff all the time, and I don't feel like I have just one thing that I can only do.
Yeah.
I had a teacher a long time ago. My teacher would always be like, "You gotta pick one thing. You're doing too much." I'm like, I get
Rude.
like
Call him out.
Kind of teacher's that.
I don't know. I mean, like I kind of understand it because he was just like, like really have a focus, because that was a part of the class. It was the art teacher. That was part of the class was to have a focus, meaning like I'm gonna do a focus on drawing houses, and I make houses, and what comes from my focus on houses, we'll see, but at least I have my direction. So I understand it, but it's also like, I don't know, you can do whatever you want in this life. And
You don't want someone telling you what you should stick to, or
I'm very defiant too. So if somebody tells me to, that's why, like me making the Ring of Fire, people are like, bro, you're making dope music. I'm like, don't tell me what I'm making. I'm gonna make some garbage right now. Don't tell me.
You, dude.
Damn, you are defiant.
Don't
Someone
tell
gives you a compliment and you're like, no, I can suck too. Watch this. No, not that it sucked. It was actually very good.
No,
but it was.
I appreciate it, but I'm just self-aware. Making
Yeah.
something, making something like that was to be ridiculous. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just try to do all different stuff. Same with that. Like make something that's not what you usually do. Just they say like writer's block doesn't exist, man.
It exists. It
does
definitely
exist,
exists.
yeah.
But there's ways to.
I've seen
There-
it.
there's
what I mean.
ways to work
There's just-
around it.
There's just ways that like I feel like it only exists when you really like when you really try to force it. Like, and if you don't take the time to just live your life.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that's fair.
I don't know if I fully answered the question about speed, or I don't know.
No,
Like
you
I'm
did.
rambling.
I
We're
mean,
just chatting though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah,
chatting.
no,
It doesn't
it's
really matter.
totally-
Like, yeah.
Totally. I ranted about Mr. Beast halfway in between. So,
So he was cool though. He's a cool guy.
He was mad cool. He freestyled too. I feel like.
Did he really?
That's how he reported Matt. This is why he's the best. This is why he is. This is why he
does his
he
research.
is
He's a
who he is.
reporter.
Well, in the moment, because I just had the beat playing already when they were walking up.
Yeah.
And
Did you see them at this point, or was it like looping? Were you kind of ready?
oh, I just
Should
had.
I
a loop. I
spill this
saw.
out?
Well, no. Well, Matt was like, he's like on the way. Like he was.
Oh,
like
okay,
he was.
you
Like
got
he
tipped
was.
off, I
Yeah,
see.
he was
Yeah,
like because it's like I said, it's like a produced show.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a produced show. But they didn't know I wasn't like, are these lyrics good? Should I bring this beat? He was like, do literally whatever you want, but we just want you to be a part of this and
Yeah.
be you. So I could have did Ring of Fire first beat. I don't know. It could have been anything, So it was cool. But Matt was like, hey, Nick make music, and Speed was like, oh yeah, nice. And I was like, yeah, Speed, you trying to freestyle? He went, yeah, I'll freestyle, and then just did it. And so I was like, all right, well, he freestyled. Yeah, me too. Ready, watch. So like, I don't know. It was a very natural thing. Like it wasn't like
Just another day in the park.
Yo, what's up? My name's Nick, and I'm about to rap for y'all. Because
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like people would have been like, all right, so why did we come here for this?
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
a very natural thing, and it was just cool because he's a chill dude. I caught them early in the morning, so there wasn't that many people there. It was just I was really happy with it just because it was fun. And like
Yeah.
we were surrounded by so many people, like his bodyguards and stuff like that, and it just felt like I was like in a cipher.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I grew up going to the Subway Cipher with Rec Shop Movement. I don't know if you,
Yeah.
you
Shout
guys
out,
remember
yes.
that?
We remember the
Yeah.
Subway Cipher.
The
Yep.
Subway Cipher, I feel like I learned so much, and big circle of people just looking at you. So I felt like that's exactly just where we were. It was cool.
That's awesome.
I do love ciphers. Do ciphers happen as much anymore? Or was
Not
that,
as much, I don't think.
What
I
happened to
don't
them? Why'd they die out?
They'll
Did people
happen
just
like
get tired of it?
they'll happen like after a show or something. You know what I mean? Like everyone just hanging out.
I mean, like those regular like Sunday here, we always have a cipher.
Yeah.
Like
That's why the Subway Cipher was so great.
Yeah.
Everybody would show up at the same place, and I actually never went to one. And I'm bummed
I know,
about that,
dude.
but
I would
saw-
say it all the time. I'm
I
like,
know.
we're gonna go to
And
the
then they
Subway
stopped
Cipher,
doing
and then
it.
we didn't do it.
I went. I not every week, but I was there a lot. I think I left Easter's because they did one on Easter Sunday. I left
my
my
God.
family on Easter to go to the cipher.
That is awesome.
That's so funny.
and they were mad, but I was like,
Got a rap.
I got to get there.
Got it. I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
some
It was just so much
bars.
fun. There was one time that the person with the speaker forgot the speaker, so we just like beatboxed and like clapped the whole time, and
That's
it was
fun.
like, I don't know. It was just such a. We were just like happy to be there and
Such
just
an
like
organic
just
environment.
just be in the moment, rapping about whatever together. It was cool. The
was
ciphers
awesome.
in New York are very. There's ciphers that go on in New York, legendary ciphers. They're in Union Square all the time. I've gone to those, and they're very much like he sucks. I'm butting in where.
Oh, people will interrupt you and just like
Well, if,
look for
like,
their
if you're not like going in, they're like you're wasting our time. Like
yeah.
Okay.
I know how to project my voice, and you're whispering over here, which makes sense in a way.
It does.
And like I kind of respect it because at the Subway cipher, sometimes people would show up and they're just like whispering and just going for like 80 bars, and they're like, and then I come through, but also don't interrupt me when I'm doing my like, and they just like won't stop, and
Yeah.
it's like, all right, bro, like someone needs to cut them off.
No punchlines.
It was a little. Sometimes it would be a little too friendly, but it
Yeah.
was also great that they were just like, show up. Be
At a
who-
tea station.
Be who you are. We want you to have a space where you can rap.
Right.
Sometimes I wish some people would have stopped after 16 bars, but
But it was
just part
anyone
of it.
was welcome, right?
Yeah,
You didn't
that's
have
what
to
I mean,
have
yeah.
any credentials. You didn't have to be a rapper technically. Like
No, yeah.
anyone could show up.
Those
and
are
try.
sometimes the best people. Sometimes like just a guy in like a business suit who was just like walking by, and just he was like, I got this.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys what I could do.
Yeah, but I remember like they had ST Knack at a couple of those. Like there were some legit rappers that would
That's
like
where
pull up.
that's where I met ST Knack there.
Yep.
Davino, if you guys know Davino,
Al Davino, yeah.
Al Davino would always, not always, but when he showed up, it was known. He showed
Yeah.
up and made his presence. It was dope, man. Yeah, seeing all those people, and like if I see them now, I'm like I say what's up, and I'm so happy to see like how much they've grown, and just how much people are recognizing just how good they are, and
Yeah.
so many talented people in Boston, bro.
yeah. So you've
Definitely.
been going to those ciphers for a while. Do you happen to know? Do you know the Freestyle Clinic? You familiar with that one?
Yeah, I've been there. I only went there once though, because I don't drive.
Okay.
And it's in like Beverly or something like that, right?
It's farther. I forget. I never went to that one either, but I remember seeing clips from it.
That's with SETI Zoo.
Maybe we have to do Boston's Big Cipher.
Shout
a
out to
good
SETI,
idea.
bro. SETI is SETI's dope. He's been doing some ciphers in Cambridge. I think I haven't gone. To,
Okay. Is that the
Maybe-
Bridgeside Cipher?
It's not that one. It's like its
Okay.
own. It's like I think it's like a freestyle clinic thing.
Okay.
In Cambridge though.
So maybe we
Sweet.
need to clip this out and people will just educate me on where the ciphers are, and then we'll just go.
That's they're happening. I kind of just
I just don't hear about them. I feel like I used to hear about them.
I haven't been going to ciphers as much as I used to. I don't know. I've just been trying to just like I've been doing a lot of stuff, and sometimes like at the end of the day, I kind of want to just go home and just be in my own zone, and
totally
just
valid.
make my own,
Yeah.
just make my own type of music. Because sometimes it could be a little exhausting to be in the ciphers.
You kind of just said bars though when you were like home in my own zone. So you're kind of always working, dude.
I'm just like a conduit to,
Yeah, just like
to
floats
good
through.
to good rap bars all the time.
We can feel that.
I feel like I ruined it by saying good rap bars.
Good rap bars.
that's authentic. I know.
That's their next album. Good rap bars.
Yeah.
I like that.
So we got away from the drawing a little bit, and it doesn't have to happen this second. But we were talking about maybe doing some live drawing at some point. Is that like cool? Should I go get the book? I have paper and stuff. Like we were talking about this.
I can try if you guys want.
Let's do it.
Is that a lot? Are we being forced right now? Are we?
I think you're good. I don't know.
Do you want fine tip or broad, or do you want a regular Sharpie?
Just the regular. The regular's
Okay,
probably
cool.
good.
All right. Let's do it.
Silver or black?
Not silver.
Cool.
Yeah.
Be right back.
All right.
One sec. Jack, prompt him on 3 drawings, and then when I come back, I'll prompt you on 5 more.
What? All right, hold on.
Actually, Jack.
We're doing, now
No,
we're
I'm
doing
just
too
kidding.
much.
I'm just trying to fill the air while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
I'll fill the air. I'll figure something
I
out.
trust you, bro.
Oh, I got you on this podcast because, well, I mean, I've known about you for years, but
Yeah,
Shea,
you guys been supporting, put me on the playlist for forever, bro. So I very much appreciate it. It means a lot to me, bro.
Yeah, of
and you
course,
guys put
man.
you guys put all like my different kinds of songs on there too. It's not always like
yeah,
the real raw hip hop type song. Sometimes it'll be like one of my weirder songs. So I appreciate.
I
You
like
guys.
the weird ones.
I appreciate you guys supporting.
I enjoy the
the
weird
different
ones.
things I've been doing.
Yeah, man, absolutely. But what was it last week? Shea, not Nick Shea. Shea without the Nick.
That's right, Shea 617.
Yeah,
Shea from Dorchester or Southie? I think he's from Dorchester.
I think he claims both. I don't know. Yeah,
Dorchester and Southie.
Dorchester and Southie.
Shea's his first name. Shea's my last name.
Okay.
Yeah, Shea's dope. I know Shea through the Sam Buck live stream community.
Okay.
'Cause
Nice.
He would submit on there, and we got the same name. So
You got the same name. But yeah, he hit me up and he was like, "You got to get this kid." Yeah. So Shea hit me up and he was like, "You got to
guys
get
ever
this
see
kid on."
SpongeBob?
Yeah. So let's talk about SpongeBob.
It actually would be really funny if we talked about SpongeBob.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So apparently there's this scene where somebody's doing like something like this. I don't know. He showed it to me. I have no clue. I don't remember it at all.
No,
and it
I'm
hurts
sorry.
my feelings.
And he's very hurt by it. But it's all right.
It is fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's totally fine. But yeah, shout out to Shea. He was like, "Have you heard of this Nick Shea guy? You got to get him on the podcast." And I was like, "I'm definitely familiar with who Nick Shea is." Yeah.
Nice.
So, but I figured I was like, it's probably a good time to get him on. And you've been, I mean, I've been seeing articles about you lately. I feel like you're getting out in the press more.
Yeah, it means a lot. You know.
Yeah.
Local papers, and I was on WGBH a
Yeah,
couple weeks ago.
I saw that.
It means a lot, man. Like, I grew up in Boston. We got the Boston Globe to the house every week or every day. I don't know how much it comes, but I was I was in the Globe, like getting recognized and locally, like something about it just like it feels so like I did it. You know, I was on Chronicle. It's like, yes. My grandmother likes Chronicle.
Chronicle's a big deal. Yeah.
She'd be so proud.
My
you know?
parents loved watching Chronicle growing up. That's a big deal. I feel like Chronicle's very like, I don't know. I might be wrong, but I feel like it's like very serious.
No.
No?
Well, I mean, they do something different every day. They told me that, like, they'll film a cupcake store. They'll film a guy drawing in the park. They'll film
they're all over
a
the
guy
place.
juggling. Like, it's always something different. So I don't know.
Yeah. No, they do a good job of showcasing different things that like other people aren't shedding light on. Like reporter Matt.
Yeah.
He's like the new version of that, I feel like.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm really grateful that people are recognizing the stuff that I've been doing. Just the spirit of it is what people tell me all the time.
Yeah.
Which I'm really, that means a lot because that's what that's me. So it means a lot.
Definitely.
So, is there going to be a Shea Squared album at some point?
I feel like we should do a song or something like that.
I think this is the inception
you
of
have
Shea
to.
Squared.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if that, working title, but it could be the move.
Yeah, Shay's
like
not
it.
cool. I like randomly ran into him on the street once, and
I feel like I saw him post something. He was like, Shea finally meets Shea or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
Yeah.
cool.
yeah, no, just local Boston people, gotta support each other, we don't have to, but
That's the thing. You don't have to.
but when people are doing cool stuff, obviously, and are good at what they do.
Yeah.
Have you considered yourself like part of the Boston hip hop scene? Or do you feel like you do your own thing? Because like,
I don't know. I mean, I'm doing my own thing. I don't know if that is that for me to say.
I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of different circles like in the Boston hip hop scene. Like, do you perform a lot? Do you do shows?
Got a show coming up November 22nd in Chinatown, Blue Triangle Gallery. It's like my album release party show.
Yeah.
I'm be doing a bunch of music. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff from this album, some older music and some new music that isn't out yet. Got some CDs and some merch. and it's an art gallery, and right now there's a graffiti show in the gallery, so it's very hip hop.
Love that.
Graffiti, hip hop music.
Would you do any graffiti on private canvas?
I'll draw the rabbit, and I'll draw you guys. I don't know. I feel like you guys want me to draw so many things.
Oh no! I mean, like, not for us. I'm saying like in artwork that like, is that a style that you do? Sorry, I
No, you're good.
we're mistranslating because I'm definitely not demanding. I don't mean to ask you to draw things.
I'm happy to draw some stuff.
I'd love to get one drawing out of you, if at all, tonight.
Absolutely.
The rest of it's a bit, but the just the graffiti style you mentioned, like, of course, like, we're not tagging public places, but like just that style of art, and of course it's made its way into museums and just like legitimate murals and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that something that you'd go for ever?
I feel like it's I respect the lettering and graffiti art. That's why I like my tags and stuff like that. I went to the opening of this the show at Blue Triangle, and people like these like renowned graffiti writers. They were like, "Oh yeah, bro, I know your stuff.
That's awesome."
And I was like, "Really? Cool." Because like I don't see what I'm doing like as in the same thing as what they're doing. But they said they recognized it, and I was like, "Wow, that's some like really big graffiti writers were there, and that was really cool."
That is cool, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I do think I'm in all aspects. I really do think I'm just doing my own thing.
Yeah,
and that's why like going to this like graffiti show and people were like, "Oh yeah, it's dope, bro. We know that stuff." I was like, "Whoa, maybe like I am a part of the scene," like because I'm so just even if I am or not, like I'm just in my head, like in a good way. I'm just in my head of like I'm just doing my stuff. I'm just trying to focus on making my own sound, my own merch, or my own drawings, and I'm not really thinking like too much of what other people are doing or caring about. I'm just trying to be me, But I've known so many people, and I go to shows and support stuff, and the ciphers and stuff like that. So I would say I'm definitely a part of the local hip hop scene, and I just I love our local artists. We got a lot of dope people, and people really care about local music, and yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes. The answer is yes. I think I think the way I am, like, if am I a part of the scene? Me being like, yes, I am. I am the scene. Like that. Like, what am I insane?
Saying that is immature. Yeah, if someone thinks that truly, yeah. But
like,
I mean,
you got to come through me if you want to. Yeah.
But coming with that confidence, maybe not necessarily like actually like projecting it onto people, but like that type of confidence is okay to have, I guess.
Yeah,
but
well, I
don't tell people that. I
guess.
guess.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm doing my thing, and I live in Boston, and I do think that I really am a part of the scene, but I don't think that I am the scene or something like that. I feel like like I said, I'm a part of my community, and I'm doing me, and I'm really grateful that people also in the community of Boston, recognize the stuff that I'm doing, and just show all the support that they have been.
Absolutely. Who are some rappers from Boston, Massachusetts that you grew up listening to, if any?
Guru from Gangstar. Definitely grew up listening to Guru from Gangstar. That song, it's an acrobatic song. Acrobatic is dope. It's called Home by Acrobatic.
I don't know if I know that one.
That is like the Boston rap song, bro. Home. I forget the name of the album. It's on Acrobatic's album. Guru does the hook. And there's a bunch of other I'm forgetting their names, but there's other like a bunch of, it's like a Boston rap cipher song.
Yeah.
That one's sick. Acrobatic Home. People got to listen to that one. Other Boston rap artists growing up listening. I feel like as I get it was all like the people like at the cipher and stuff like that, Mm-hmm. Even like 'cause I skateboard, and like my favorite skaters are the local skaters. Like the people like, Tony Hawk is cool, but like.
What about Bob Burnquist?
Bob Burnquist is the best.
You shouted him out in your verse.
No one is doing no one's ever done what Bob Burnquist has done. What is he even doing? I'm like,
I was gonna say I haven't heard that name since Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
I'm not in tune with what Bob Burnquist is doing at the moment, but I'm sure he's doing a great job at whatever it is.
Yeah.
But like, as amazing as he is, my favorite skaters were, Broderick Gumpright from Orchard Skate Shop, because I know the spots that he was skating, and like I know just they're local people. So like my favorite Boston rappers were the people I'd see at the cipher. ST-Nac, like we said, like Mr. PSA, Big Brother Sadi, Seti, all these people that like they're right there. You know, I can talk to them.
Yeah.
And I know what they're doing, and I'm watching them grow in person. You know, those are my favorite people. Favorite skaters, local people. Favorite rappers, the local people that you see. You know, growing up at least. Recently, I've been listening to a lot of DJ Lucas.
Yep.
He keeps
Western Mass.
he keeps DMing me that draw him shirtless. Like I'm like, DJ, I don't want to draw you shirtless, bro.
Wow. Okay. So
Yeah, I don't know. He's on some weird shit.
yeah. I mean, whatever. He's a different guy.
Bob Burnquist is a
Western Mass.
philanthropist now. Sorry, just a quick. Bob, he's
What a good guy.
in May 2020. He founded the the Instituto Skate Cuida as an initiative to support vulnerable communities in Brazil and elsewhere by using skateboarding. So yeah, he's a big deal. Using Web3, wow, since 2020. So yeah, it sounds like he's still doing that. Bob Burnquist, big deal. Another thing I was going to talk about, you mentioned Bob Burnquist. The other guy was Rodney Mullen, the big skateboarder guy. Fun fact, I was trying to, because I think Bob Burnquist invented tricks, but Rodney Mullen, like, he has some tricks that still have not been redone by other people.
Potentially, I don't
Isn't
know.
that a fun skate? I just looked it up. There are a few.
People are getting you know, skateboarding's
Yeah.
there's endless possibilities. So people might have repeated it. Maybe they haven't. Maybe they've done something that he's never done. You know,
There's a
I don't know.
list
Maybe
of
they did it and there
6
were no
tricks
cameras.
right here that it says not been widely recreated by others. So it has been. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I only ever thought of Rodney Mullen because you mentioned
Tony Hawk Pro
Bob
Skater.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Bob Burnquist, Rodney Mullen. Who else was there? I don't know.
In Pro Skater,
Yeah, I'm trying to think
We
of the
got-
other names.
Rune Glifberg, Alyssa Steamer, Jamie Thomas, Chad Muska, obviously Tony Hawk, Officer Dick is in the
Nice.
original Pro Skater. I think I'm missing somebody.
Damn, I forgot about a lot of those.
Kareem Campbell.
Kareem Campbell, I remember him.
I feel like I'm missing somebody though. Shout out to Rune Glifberg though.
I don't remember that one. Rune Glifberg. Was that a?
Is that a custom character?
Yeah, did you have to
he's
unlock
right.
that one?
I just played this recently on the PSP.
Oh, I was gonna say, dude, I don't think I picked up any of the names. Like when I was a kid, I knew
100%
Tony Hawk.
of the game. I've been on 100% video game thing.
Oh,
Like, I'm trying to-
okay.
like, I want-
What are some games that you've 100%ed recently?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, Tony Hawk Underground 2. That was mad hard because you have to do every gap and there's so many.
Oh, is that the one that has Alcatraz?
No, that's Pro Skater 3. Underground 2, it's the one. It's like where Bam Margera. It's like
Okay.
they say it's like the Jackass one.
yeah. Okay.
It's really fun. That one's my favorite. I grew up playing that game, and that game has Ring of Fire on the soundtrack,
Okay.
which is where it
Full
came from.
circle
Because I was
moment.
playing Tony. I'm playing it. I'm like, man, this song's so good. So that's really where it came from. That's what I mean. If you want to, if you're in a rut, play a video game or something like that, and then you're like, ooh, Ring of Fire. I want to do something with that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for samples. I was just playing Tony Hawk.
I think what a lot of that is like finding. We talked about this before. Is like finding that flow state, and video games often because you have to do more than one thing at a time. Your like focus goes to that, but it's also like passive. It's almost like driving. Like it's passive but
Right.
active, and there's got to be a word for it that I can't think of right now.
Flow state.
Yeah, basically, and that's where like your brain is free to come up with those awesome ideas, like what I
Right.
think call it like the shower thought or whatever. And I
Right.
guess video games isn't definitely another way to do it.
little-
Definitely depends on the game though, because Donkey Kong stressing me out.
No,
dude.
I can't play Donkey Kong. It's hard. It's
Which
too-
one? Just the OGs?
Any
Or-
of them.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong.
Any
is-
Donkey Kong.
The original Donkey Kong is so frustrating. It's so
Dude,
hard.
hopping barrels. Wait, you mean like the Jumpman Donkey Kong or like?
Yeah, like the side.
Yeah. That one.
That one's so hard. Been playing Burger Time. You ever play Burger Time?
Burger Time.
That's like old art.
Is it the
arcade
same
game.
thing, or is it like where they throw shit down at you, or?
Oh, it's similar, but Burger
Okay.
Time's fun. Me and my girls went to like an arcade bar the other night, and
Bit Bar?
we went to Versus.
Okay.
It was pretty fun.
Where's that?
I love video game. Like I was for a little bit. I was like, I need to focus on art. I can't be playing these stupid games anymore.
Video games is art.
Yeah, my girl got me back into games because she likes games. Versus
Okay.
is downtown though. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, like
I
downtown
feel
Crossing.
like Don't they have like a $5 unlimited play kind of a
Something
night?
like that, yeah.
I want to. Someone invited me to that once. I probably should go.
It's fun.
Sounds good to me. You know, so have you ever like 100% at a Guitar Hero? Because I feel like
No, I'm working on Little Big Planet right now. I played. You can't really 100% it, but I played some of the old Silent Hills.
okay.
I forget what else I've been playing. Patapon. You guys ever played Patapon? That's a good one. I've been
What kind of game is that?
Patapon, or it's Parappa the Rapper.
No,
No.
dude, you're putting me on right now.
These are old classics right here. Parappa the Rapper. They're kind of like Guitar Hero in a way where it's like rhythm-based games. Where it's like like Parappa the Rapper is the hip hop hero. It's a hip hop game.
Okay.
Came out a long time ago.
I know this character.
Yeah. And the song, the game is like,
Oh my god.
there's a story to it, but each like level is like you have to like rap to win. You have to like.
That's sick.
There's like one level you have to like. It sounds so stupid, but like you have to go to the bathroom, and there's people in line in front of you waiting for the bathroom. So you're like, I'll rap battle you, and if I win,
to like move
then
ahead.
I can go to the bathroom first. Like that's the game.
And this came out what year?
96.
96. That's like, I mean, obviously rap was very popular in 96, but like it was not the way it is now. Like just making a game about it at that time is crazy. That's
It's really funny. The beats, it feels like very much like a children's TV show or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's dope. It's fun. It's just
I want to play this.
It's fun. It's fun, and it's kind of like Guitar Hero. You just press buttons and on rhythm, you know.
I remember Eastman
That's
had
fun.
a game that was it was like Def Jam. It was called like Def Jam Get on the Mic, I think.
Oh, I don't know that one.
And it was basically like
Wasn't
Guitar
that the
Hero, but it
fight
was
game?
you just rap battle people.
Bro, one of the
was
worst
cool.
games, like music games, it's called Beaterator. And it's by
What?
it's
Ayo.
it's called Beaterator, and it's by Timbaland, and it's like,
I thought it would have been by Chris Brown.
oh god,
Cut it out. Get it out.
Get that out. Get that out.
that's the DLC. No, it's really I think it's called. Almost by Beaterator. And it's
I
like
should have looked it up
it's
right
like
when you said
you
it.
make
Yeah.
like beats on it, but it was really bad.
I remember they tried to do DJ Hero, but that
that's
was
right.
like,
Yeah.
that really wasn't a. It wasn't the
Beaterator.
same mechanic as Guitar Hero.
There
Like,
it
you
is,
feel-
Beaterator.
Yeah, it is real. Yeah, Beaterator. It's by Rockstar.
I thought it was gonna be good. Rockstar. It's just really nothing.
You ever play The Warriors? Speaking of Rockstar games,
No, that's it's on my list of something to get to.
I would highly, highly recommend it.
Yeah.
I have 100% in that game.
Oh, sick.
So cool.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of annoying because you have to do all the tags in all the rival territories, and some of them are like impossible to find. Like
Right,
you have
okay,
to,
wow.
you got to do the YouTube tutorial or whatever.
Yeah.
Like there's different.
It's really fun. It's like a pointless thing to do. Like, who cares if I 100% this game? It's a lot of fun though. And once you do it and you see everything's 100%, and you're like, wow,
Feels great.
what a time.
I definitely think the human condition, like, favors completion. Like you have to. It's like if you see that last speck not wiped on the whiteboard, like you said, doesn't change anything that's going on, but I have to wipe it off.
It's true.
Maybe I'm just OCD, but I'm pretty sure 99% of us are going to wipe that as we're walking by.
Yeah, why
real
would you
quick.
leave
Like,
one little mark?
Yeah, that's crazy.
When I was a kid, I didn't even realize like 100%ing was a thing. I thought you just try to beat it as quick as you can. And, you
What-
know, like I would skip because when you lose a mission 12 times, they let you skip it. I would always do that. But like,
wait, was that a James Bond thing? Because
well, there's a lot of different games that do it. But now that
Certain
I'm
ones
like,
that
if
make
I
it
skip
really
it,
easy.
then like I'm a fake gamer. I'm not worthy of anything. Like,
Have you ever had a game-
You gotta
How
earn
you
it.
do anything is how you do everything, right?
Ooh.
So you gotta
Quotes.
no matter what you're doing, you gotta finish.
dude,
it.
who said that?
I said that. I made that up right now.
Oh man, it says Jack Bardsley. Actually, that's crazy. He said it right here. There's a picture of you, dude. Yeah, actually, nobody said that.
Someone said it.
it's-
Someone definitely said it. I've
Well,
heard it.
I think the first documented case of it is right here. So we did it.
Yeah.
We're in.
That's a good quote though.
But yeah, no, I think just that 100% feeling, and the thing you mentioned about the levels allowing you to skip if you die too many times. there's certain games that it kind of cracks me up where the developers have this like whatever number of deaths you had, and you're like, you did this again. They give you full health, they give you full ammo, they give you full whatever magic, whatever like you need in the game, and then that last time they just drop like a rocket launcher or like whatever will definitely get you past this thing, and you're like, man.
They pity you a little bit.
Yeah. I love when something is built in like that, or like just a new door opens up and you're like, man.
There's a game called Hello Neighbor, and it's not like
Neighbor.
the best game, but it's it does the opposite. Like if you start if you start like running through like the same window each time, it'll board it up and you can't do it no more. It's
so games are starting to use AI and they learn
it makes it
your
harder.
style. Yeah,
it makes it harder for you instead of trying to help you.
There's a game that is out right now that is doing that, where like it learns whatever you do and it remembers the patterns that you use them next time, so you have to like create new patterns.
Yeah.
And then it remembers like what other people have done, and then if you do something similar, it will, because it's connected to the internet, and eventually like those bosses will just be unbeatable. It's some sort of a Souls game. I want to say it was the
I can't do those.
I couldn't either. I tried
see.
Elden Ring and I was like, I have to die a million times literally. I don't want to. I just want to play the game. I don't want to keep dying over and over again until I'm strong enough to get through a level. So we're tangenting on video games a little bit, but I do love the 100% thought. And you mentioned, so this is a tie back into the music, because someone has told me once, when your mix is at 85%, it's done. When you is it, so I feel
never
like
heard that. That's helpful.
Is it okay? I was gonna say, because you mentioned that there's people that will spend forever on their mixes.
Yeah.
Like, what is that threshold for you? Does that, because you seem to maybe already use that rule? That sounded like.
I just never like heard it like that.
Okay, yeah, like really, words were put to the method.
That makes a lot of sense, because it's never going to be 100%. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
You can't. And I don't know. People always talk about the first Wu-Tang Clan album. Like, if you listen to it, it's like the mix is terrible.
They're
Not
usually
terrible,
bad.
but like
You-
it's
a
like
lot
it
of
sounds
demos,
like
yeah.
grungy and like old, and but it's
But it
just
was
what it
great
is,
for
you
what it
know?
was,
Yeah, and
yeah.
it makes you like, sometimes like that really adds to it, and just I don't know. You know, like I don't know. I don't want to say names, but like perfect music on the radio, like I don't want like you know who has perfect music, like Forever 21. Like the music they play in there is perfect.
Katy Perry.
I don't want to be in Forever 21.
Like Nickelback
Like I don't want to be
music.
standing there in Forever 21 listening to that. You know? So, because it's too, I don't know, it's too perfect.
Too perfect is not good. I agree.
Yeah.
No, for Forever 21, I'm joking. If you guys want to work together,
Oh yeah. They'll open it up no matter what.
No,
Even if
but-
you say something bad,
I
they'll
don't-
want to work with you after that.
the I don't know. Yeah, that's really interesting. I think you just get to a point where it's like, I like this. Like I think if you're listening to it on your own all the time, then it's probably good. You know what I mean? Like there's
True.
something like
If you listen to it too much, then you'll get in your own head too.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. If you're looking for something wrong, sometimes like that's like I'll get into that. I'm like I won't even. I think it's a good song, but I won't even enjoy it because I'm like, obviously the mix is bad. Obviously the hi hat, like that kick isn't even like. When you start doing that, I always know like I have an album is done when I start going through the songs and be like, I could do this on a different beat, and then I'm like, what are you doing, bro? The song
you're just gonna remake the whole
song
album.
was done. Like you had the song, this is what it sounds like, and now you're trying to remake everything because I'm just trying to like give myself extra work. Where it's like,
feel that.
you're good, like you've done the work, just let it exist. And if it's good, great. And if the mix is kind of bad, maybe that's just what it's supposed to be. You know, like you could work to do it better, and maybe you should have. But it's also like this is what it is. It's I don't want to say it adds to it, but it's just how it came out. You know, and so.
You can definitely over massage a mix, like, and just, you know, another thing I saw once was like, it's like you're gonna tweak that one kick a million times before you realize you should just use a different sample, and it's like stuff like that. Like those are the things. Also, I'm remembering it was J.R. Specs. I want to give him his credit. He's the one who said 85%.
That's cool.
So-
I'm gonna be thinking about that. That's good.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Every song is different though, because sometimes like, and there's the science behind like why some sounds work with others that I've been trying to learn. Like I don't know, sometimes it sounds perfect the first time you do it. it has to do with your delivery. It has to do with what time it is. I don't know. Like, it's just factors that are just like out of your control sometimes.
How often does that happen? It sounds perfect the first time for you.
It happened. It perfect. It's because I like
Perfect enough.
You know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean? Like, it happens a lot because I think it's because of practice or just experience and just how much I've been doing it and knowing how to deliver. And like, I recorded some stuff today and I'm like, oh, nice, sounds good. Like, but I don't know. It's always it's literally always different. Like,
Yeah.
that's what, like, if you talk to any engineer, they're like audio engineer, they're gonna tell you like, well, there's not like one plugin that's just gonna make everything great. There's other factors. And,
Sound Goodizer, I think, is actually that plugin.
yeah.
Somebody told me.
But I talked to an audio engineer. His name's Mertz, and he was telling me that he's like, man, like the mix, like you do want to have a good mix. And you want to do as much as you can, but like you got to think about like your intention and like what you're really trying to do with your music and what a certain song might be or mean. So maybe you're good. Like sometimes it adds to it, like to having that raw mix, So, and I was like, when he told me that, I was like, okay, good. And a professional audio engineer just told me, chill, you don't need to worry so much, because I thought he's going to be like, well, bro, you don't know what you got to fix those high ends or like just, which is, he did say that, but he was also like, just like what you're doing and have a good intention,
I've seen people like audio engineers that I follow. They'll post like a big album that comes out, and they'll be like, "Oh, the mix is off on this" or something. And I'm like, I never would have picked up on that in a million years. So I think to the average listener, like you got to understand, most people are not going to hear it the way an audio engineer is going to hear it. Like we're not looking for those little details necessarily.
Right. Most consumers are not, and it's funny. I don't know if this is the example you were thinking of, but I know it was Knox when he did. We had an episode with Knox like during the pandemic, and he said that it was on a Joyner Lucas album, like one of the first albums that he did with him. Whatever like compressor he was using was like physically broken, and it just like didn't work, or however it worked, like it just completely changed the sound. But he's like, that's just how it came out, and it worked, and the album's fine. Like, I think it was a Grammy nominated. I think it was the
I'm
one
pretty
that
sure
was
he
Grammy nominated.
got nominated for a Grammy on that one. Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where it's like, obsessing about your gear, obsessing about the mix is kind of the wrong idea. So you just want to worry about what you like. And we're kind of dancing around. We've talked about this before, that like Rick Rubin ideology. And it seems like a lot of what you're saying is like a different font of like how he approaches things, of like, I just like this, and this is what I'm going to keep moving towards things that I like and that work for me. And like you've mentioned several times now, like I'm just doing me, like, and that's in whatever media that is, what you're drawing, you're doing music. It sounds like there's going to be maybe another media sometime soon. I don't know what that could be. I don't know how.
Stripping.
Hell yeah.
No, sorry.
Actually, Patreon exclusive is happening on
He's
this.
going to strip, rap, and draw pictures of you at the same time.
Yeah, dude. Ooh. Okay, you're gonna have to get some break.
I cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, that was. I mean, basically, I like the momentum. I like what you're doing. I think that being you will continue that momentum, because people gravitate towards that. Like everyone is trying to find out like who they are, and a lot of right now, like what I feel like the internet has turned into is people clinging to identities and algorithms that just show you the same stuff. Because like I talk to people that like our algorithms are not the same, and like we're friends. Like I'm in the same like house as some of them, and I'm like, how do we see completely different things? Like I thought this
like,
was
you
news.
haven't seen this?
I thought this was news, and somebody said to me like, oh, my algorithm is totally different than that. So people, if you create something and like that's what your whole everything you've done is a creation, like there wasn't a blueprint for this, like drawing and rapping, or like if there was, someone please remind me, but it couldn't be like this. Like, and then the just even having those skills to an extent where people want to see it, like at the same time, super unique. Being and moving towards it in a way that is actually working and not a force. That's what I really like. And so I just want to highlight all those things and just say that I really appreciate and admire the way you're doing it, and not just trying to fit into like this type of musician or this type of artist. You're doing however it feels right to you, and you're carving a new lane. There's going to be a copycat in the next year or two, I bet, if there's not one right now.
Well, I didn't invent drawing.
Drawing and doing music.
I'm not the first person who's ever gone out to draw people. You know what I mean? I'm not the first person to rap.
But doing it at the same time?
Your angle, I think, is unique.
What I'm trying to say is like, there's so many talented people, and I have so many influences. And when people do say like, "Bro, this sounds like MF Doom," or "This sounds like Wax," or like
that's just what they
Shout
think.
out to Wax.
But when they
That's
say
just like your opinion,
but
man.
those are my influences. So when people like can see, when they do see my influences, I'm like, nice.
You look like you could be related to Wax. I'm not gonna lie.
Wax is actually my father. Wax is
buying marijuana while I wear pajamas.
yeah. Wax is awesome.
Wax is incredible. He's
I've been
great.
on Wax's podcast before.
Oh, that's awesome.
I used to reach out to him when I was in high school, just being like, "Hey Wax, can I sleep over your house?" or whatever. I would like, just saying like sending him weird emails, and he could have definitely been like, enough of this.
Hold on, you said, "Can I sleep over your house?"
I think I did because I was going to California. I was like, "Wax, dude, we should hang out, bro." I was like in high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was just like, bro, like he's a fan and like he loves my music.
That's
like, what
awesome.
am I gonna tell him to? What am I gonna tell him to stop emailing me? He loves the music. You know.
Yeah.
Wax is awesome.
Doesn't he live in like Oakland or something? Or
No, he's in San Diego. I know where Wax.
okay.
I know about Wax. Wax is in San Diego.
okay,
Isn't
okay.
he from like
It's from Maryland.
Maryland? I thought so.
All right.
I remember the video of
yeah.
him.
I'm a B more all star.
I remember the
Natty
video
Bo
of
with the
him
hole in the wall bar.
when he was rapping in the car. That's how
Yep.
I got introduced to him.
I think me too. No, I first saw Coins. But yeah,
Okay.
I
I
saw the same
Wax is
thing,
so
yeah.
awesome, and I was like, I like Wax. I'm gonna reach out to him, and he was someone who I felt like I was like, this is the kind of music that I love. Like this is I feel
Yeah.
seen. This is like the kind of the stuff that is what I relate to, and I need to be listening to. So when people tell me that like it sounds like that, I'm like, yes, this
That's
is my
cool,
influence.
yeah.
This is what I'm trying to emulate. This is who I am influenced by. So I'm happy that people recognize that, and I tell people because I don't want to be like, yeah, there ain't no one like me, because there are people who I am trying to be like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm also trying to be myself, so that's why it becomes your own thing, you know?
It's always going to have your
Yeah.
flavor on it,
Yeah.
and everybody is influenced by. Everyone is a culmination of their
Yeah.
influences.
Yeah.
And
Drawing,
inspirations,
Beavis and Butthead, Mike Judge, SpongeBob. This artist Jason
Shout out
Poland.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, of course. Jason.
Shout out SpongeBob. Love SpongeBob. Big SpongeBob fan. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Seen that SpongeBob movie 100,000
Jack
times.
yeah. Jack and I argue about our
we
differences on
love
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. All right.
Yeah, Jason Poland's a great artist. Like these people, like who they very much inspired me, like in the way that I make stuff and like
Jason Poland, I'm sorry. What?
Jason Poland, he's an artist. He has a book called he passed away a few years ago, but he would make so many drawings and post them all the time. And he was just very prolific in his style and just what he does.
Interesting. Okay.
And I always shout him up because he very much inspired me, you know. So I don't know. I just want to.
So you're cold calling on social media sometimes to the people that you really like.
Oh, all the time. If I like an artist, I'm gonna tell them, hey man, I love your stuff.
I'm really shy to do that. I mean,
I
you
do
have
that
more to
sometimes.
stand on. Like, I have no reason to be. I mean, I guess maybe for the podcast, but it's like, why would I?
I was
just
doing
hit
it in
up a
high
guy?
school. Like I was a 16-year-old kid, just being like, bro. I don't know. I just want like I think people like to know that people enjoy their stuff.
That's
you
a
know?
fair
Yeah.
point. Yeah, because I assume they know people like it. So you're right. Maybe they need that. Maybe they
I don't
need
know.
that.
I mean, I'm not reaching out to Eminem and being.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I've said that on this podcast so many times. I'm like, I actually go out of my way. Like, sometimes I double check. I'm like, I'm not going to follow The Rock. I'm not going to follow Kevin Hart. Like, these guys don't deserve my follow.
I follow
likes,
Kevin Hart.
Unfollow. Dude, the guy's whole page is ads. Don't do it. Get out of there.
I followed him
Kevin
back
Hart
when it
just
wasn't
does
all
ads.
just ads.
Dude,
Is it all ads now?
I don't follow him, and he still ends up in my story.
Yeah, well,
with
that'll
ads
happen.
for like T-shirts and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, Kevin Hart, what are you doing? So, anyways, I'm annoyed at Kevin Hart.
Clearly.
I just, but for the kind of like the core of that point was like I feel like social media, especially like is a grassroots thing, like for supporting people that you actually know. I don't think it's I mean, it does kind of obscure as you get to that like mega level because people are going to follow you no matter what. But I'm like, because it's a paradox of me unfollowing someone
Well,
who
it's
has
also
so many
like
followers.
someone with 15 million followers is not going to see your DM.
It's
most
gonna
likely.
snowball, yeah.
gonna
And they
like-
probably have a team managing that anyways. And
Yeah.
it's just not worth it. But yeah, DMing a
Paul
real
Pierce
guy.
sees our
Yeah.
stuff though. He's the one guy. He's the
shout-
one like really famous person that sees anything I post. about
Shout out Paul Pierce. Yeah,
Big shout out.
we love that stuff. So I want to know, can we get merch
What do you mean?
from you?
I got some merch coming. I got some CDs. I just got an email. Some CDs just arrived at my house. And they're, for the longest time, I'd burn my own CDs and like make these paper sleeves. And I think they're really cool. And I think to have that
That was the best era.
is cool.
Ooh, wait,
like
is
I
it
make
unique. On each sleeve?
yeah, I handmade every one. It would take so long to do it, and I'm using glue
Yeah.
and they're paper. They're not the best, but I don't know. That to me, that was like I'm just doing it.
If
know?
you have one, laminate it. Could be.
Yeah.
He's stopping him soon.
There's one
It
on
sounds like
there's one on eBay. Someone put on eBay for
Skrelly Bucks. We haven't talked about Skrelly Bucks in a while.
I don't know.
No,
what
we
that
have
is.
Do you remember Martin
Martin
Shkreli?
Shkreli,
Oh no,
the guy who bought the Wu-Tang album for $1 million. Yeah.
So
Shkreli.
it was just an old bit on that we did on old episodes.
Horrible
just-
guy, by the way. Not a good person.
No, it basically would be like if anyone had like some exclusive content or just something that could be released for more money, I'd be like, you need Skrelly Bucks to buy that.
If he wants to,
yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get the money.
I don't think he has money
through
anymore.
someone else's eBay, not mine.
He stopped scamming people.
I think he's in jail and poor. I'm pretty sure. So whatever.
But
I guess
yeah,
that's what happens when you have Skrelly Bucks.
I got some actual CDs made, real sleeves and stuff like that, and I get some shirt. I do shirts all the time. I do shirts. I shouldn't say all the time, but at least like 2 or 3 times a year, I get some shirts made.
Like one-offs or like a drop of.
It's usually like a small batch of like one type of like a limited type shirt.
Man, I love that, dude.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Do you have an email list?
It's all. I usually just kind of use Instagram. We'll get the email list at some point. Everything's through my Bandcamp as well. I have a lot of Bandcamp supporters, and I've always been on Bandcamp. Bandcamp's #1. But yeah, all my stuff's through Bandcamp. I have a bunch of prints on there. I'm gonna put the CDs up when these shirts come. I'll put those on there. So yeah, I'm always making stuff, and yeah, you know.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I definitely.
It's usually like small limited drops of just stuff that I think is I don't know. I could do more of just like mass of one.
I like the way
sort
you're
of thing,
doing
but I don't know. I like. I don't want it to necessarily be just like merch, which just I don't know. Just like I try to make like my like put my art on the shirts.
course, yeah.
You know, instead of it just be kind of just like a one-off merch. No shade to anybody who is just making merch like that. I wear stuff like that all the time. But yeah, that's why my stuff like it's more because I don't. When I make a shirt, it's more like I have to want to make the shirt, and it has to be something that I want to wear because I try to wear it sometimes, you know. So I don't know. I try not. I just try to go with how I'm feeling.
If you do a quarterly drop, I think that would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Right now, I think it's like a biannual kind of.
Okay. Hey, let us know. We want to get on the email list. I
Okay,
need to
cool,
know
yeah.
when that happens next for sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm reserving one.
Yeah.
Maybe 2, actually.
Yeah. We gotta. I gotta
I'm a
get
big
them made.
fan.
One for the bunny.
1 for the bunny, 2 for the show.
Hey.
Anyways.
If you like jokes like this.
Yeah, if you like jokes like this, follow me at Stainless116 and also follow Boston's Big Four and also follow the real Nick Shea. And also, last but not least, go to Boston's Big Four on YouTube and subscribe.
Yeah, we need that.
Don't forget. Don't forget.
Do you post a lot on YouTube?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been posting a lot of shorts and I've been posting on YouTube for a long time. So
Yeah.
I-
So your subscriber count is probably pretty good. We're struggling with that.
It takes time, bro.
It
you
does.
know, and like you know, just keep doing stuff, find different things. I feel like once you find something that I hate saying works because works feels so weird, but once you do something that like you're like, oh, like this is different. Like, you know, like some people like this how I did this. Let me do it again. You know,
Yeah.
and
I
like
would say
you kind of
instead
find
of works, maybe see results. Because sometimes you
Yeah.
don't see any results. Sometimes you see a little results. And if you see any results, that's like, at
always-
least I'll move towards that a little bit. And
I always try to
something
tell
different.
people like when people put song or people make songs, like if you make one song and put it out, that's everything. If you put one song out and people don't listen to it or people hate it, your whole life and everything you think about your music and yourself is, well, everyone hated it. But if you put out 500 songs, you'd be like, oh, some people like this one, some people like that one. Oh, that one didn't do it. People like that one. That, like, just, you don't know what people are going to gravitate to. You don't know why.
Yeah.
So when you do a lot of stuff, you're increasing your chances of, I don't know, people liking it or seeing it, but you're also increasing your own experience and your own
Right.
like
That's the most important part.
yeah, your own
probably.
perspective, and you're you're learning new ways to do things, and you got to just do a bunch of stuff. So yeah, just keep going with the YouTube and try to do different things. That's what I've been trying to do, because I've been like doing a lot of shorts recently.
Shorts are where it's at.
I got
now.
a new camera, trying to just keep it
Oh,
going.
yeah.
But it's not that's what I mean. It's not to make it work, because you want to make it work, but for some reason that feels just like dirty to me or something like that.
Yeah.
It's really to be like, let me try new things. Let me stay excited in what I'm making, because like if you're passionate about something, like you don't want to hate it. You want to be passionate. You want to be loving the time you're spending doing it, and it's hard. Like, and when I say it's hard, I mean like mentally, it's hard to be like, am I doing the right thing? Should I be doing this or that? But I don't know. Just try to stay excited.
So you don't really worry about whether you're doing the right thing.
I mean, I
do
want
your thing.
I want to
do
do.
your thing.
I don't want to do the wrong thing.
What is the wrong thing, though? I mean, you're just being
Right.
yourself,
They'll
drawing
let us
pictures,
know.
rapping. Like,
Yeah.
what could be wrong about that?
Yeah, well, that's like like I see a lot of people. They're like, man, as a musician, you gotta go post a reel every day. But you might like people.
There's no rules.
I've been filming a lot of like videos like that. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
and maybe they just don't have fun doing it, and that shouldn't reflect on music making or being a musician. That's just their personal thing, And like if you want to make 20, what are those called? Never mind. I can't think of it's not a TikTok. It's something else.
Not reels. Oh gosh. Wait.
know.
Oh man, dude, I need to know now.
Doesn't matter.
TikTok?
No, you'll know what it is, but it doesn't matter. But you don't have to do anything. But you also should just have fun. I've just been trying to be excited about what I'm doing,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And I am.
We're
I'm
excited.
not trying. I am. I am excited.
Yeah, we're excited for the next phase. So I'm thinking, are you performing live? Like, can we catch you live anywhere?
November 22nd.
Oh, you did mention
It's
this.
coming up. That's the next thing. Then I have a show at Northeastern University in December. That might just be for Northeastern students, but I feel like if you really wanted to show up,
Yeah, we could probably
Okay.
make our
I
way
don't
in there.
know if they're gonna really care.
We'll cut that. We'll let the people know.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell. I'm putting it out there. I think people
Keep it
should.
in.
People should come to the show. But yeah, those are my the next two things I got coming up. November 22nd, the album release party, and then sometime in December. I feel like it's the December 11th. It's the Northeastern show. So yeah, I'm always trying to get out there. I did a bunch of shows, like local stuff over the summer, and yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just trying
Sounds good,
Trying to
yeah.
make it, trying to go wherever we can.
So we got merch on Bandcamp. Link through your Instagram,
Yeah.
bandcamp.com/Nick Shea.
nickshea.bandcamp.com.
Oh, they do that weird. I didn't realize. Okay. nickshea.bandcamp.com. The Real Nick Shea on Instagram.
Real
All
Nick
social
Shea,
media?
Yep. Real Nick Shea on everything.
Oh, you're lucky. You got to keep it.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like a common name too. I feel like a more common name.
I made
Nick
it real.
Shea.
I made it real Nick Shea because there's other Nick Shea. I have a song called the Nick Shea song, and I made it because I had like a crisis about like, am I even Nick Shea? Should I even be Nick Shea? There's other
That's
Nick
funny.
Sheas. Who am I? And the song was made to be like
You're Nick Shea.
who?
You should make a
What does
music
Nick Shea
video.
even mean?
Make a music video for that song and get a bunch of other Nick Shays in the video.
Yeah.
I
and
said-
make sure
I made
that the real one stands up.
I made a group. I made like a group chat on Instagram of all the Nick Shays I could find.
I
And
did that with
sent
my
it to
name.
them. And some of them were like, "What the fuck is this?" But then some of them were like, "Hell yeah, bro, we got to stick together."
That's
We're Nick
That
Shays.
is funny. I did that with my name once on Facebook. I looked up my name and just like friended a bunch of people with the same name as me. It was so funny.
Gotta
One of
stick
them was from
together.
Australia. We're still friends.
I had people send me some. They were from like the UK and stuff.
Yeah.
Because everyone's got.
It's fun.
Only people in the UK are named Owen, and also like really little boys in the US. It's like a new age name in the US. It's like
I
coming
could see
in
that.
right now.
Yeah, I could see it being
I'll-
a trendy name.
No one my whole life has shouted Owen. And then I'll be in like the grocery store and I hear like, Owen, get back here. And I'm like, whoa. And then it's like a little kid getting called back to his mom. And I'm like, whoa, I didn't know.
That's funny.
I didn't realize. But okay, sorry, I wanted to hit all your plugs. Is there anything you wanted to plug? I don't want to keep you here all night. We're coming up on 2 hours.
Yeah, just, my show, my new album, Mad Rap Versus 2. I made all the beats, self-produced.
All the beats?
All the beats on this one. I've been working with some other people recently, but yeah, on this project, made all the beats.
Hell yeah.
Oh
That's awesome.
man, sorry. I feel like that was a premature rap. Do you make your own sounds?
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
What do you mean by make my own sound?
Like, do you use samples, or are you like creating sounds for the song, like specifically how you like you're vibing it out?
Yeah, it's all different. There's live instruments. There's samples. There's some songs that are all samples. There's some songs that are all live instruments. There's some songs that are a combination of both. It's always different, Yeah, I started making beats because when I was growing up, like, I wanted to be like Gangstar. I wanted to be Guru, and I wanted to have my DJ Premier. And this one dude that I was working with at the time, I'd be like, bro, I made 3 songs today, bro. Or I wrote 3 songs, bro. Send me some beats, bro, please. And he'd be like, bro, I got you. And then 2 weeks later, he's like, bro, I was watching The Office or something. I'm like,
Not locked in.
okay, bro, whatever.
Not
like,
locked in.
Guys, hot take: The Office doesn't hold up. But we'll get back
That is
to
a hot take.
I think it holds up. This isn't shade. I'm not trying to shade The Office. I enjoy The Office.
I enjoy
I'm just
The
saying,
Office.
send me the beats.
I'm taking The Office over SpongeBob.
That is a hot take.
Yeah,
I
I don't
think.
know. That's a hard one.
That's my take.
Maybe you're
So
right.
here's the thing: I tried to rewatch The
actually.
Office. Couldn't do it. I mean, I could honestly don't know if I could really rewatch SpongeBob either. But I'm like,
The old SpongeBob's hold up.
there
think.
are classic episodes. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, but like,
Now The Office.
if I'm watching, like the way I watched The Office was like episodes at a time. I don't know if I could.
do you
do
think
that.
it's because of like the cultural thing, like how? Because you're like, well, everyone loves The Office, so not me.
Trying to be a contrarian.
Yeah.
No, it's like those early seasons were really like I felt like I also knew the episodes so well. So like it was one of those things that wasn't new to me at that
Right,
point.
okay.
And also like the humor was funny the first time, but like now that I know the characters more and like also how they develop, I just couldn't rewatch it. I had a hard time and I stopped.
Wow.
I got like 1 or 2 seasons in and I was like, ugh. Whenever like Roy tries to fight Jim, that's a little while in, I think.
But yeah, that's why I started making beats, because the dude who I was talking to, he was busy watching The Office.
We were talking earlier about mashups. Remember when mashups were a thing? There was a Lil Wayne rapping over the Office theme song.
Yeah.
It was Hustler music just over the Office theme song, and it was fire. It's highly recommend. It's on YouTube. It was probably uploaded around 2007, so you can probably find it somewhere on there.
The
But
first
it was,
upload.
It was good stuff.
Facts.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I derailed our landing with
No,
the
you're
beat
good.
conversation. But I did want to know, and that is
You got
interesting.
Santa socks on. I just noticed that. That's pretty cool.
Big Nick energy.
That is. Oh wow.
We should have
gotta-
led with
show the
that, dude.
camera, show
I don't
the
know if I.
camera.
Yeah, we should
I don't
have
know if
done
I
that.
can. I'm not
Big
flexible
Nick
enough.
energy. It has Santa with sunglasses on. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we should have.
My girl got me these.
Those are awesome. Those are awesome. Had to mention that.
Thanks.
I do. Yeah, I like that a lot. I do. Before we dismount, what are the chances we do the live drawing, or do you want to just do that? Do you want to just cut that?
Yeah, we
that
can do it right now. You want me to draw like?
Does that sound good?
You want me to draw you guys? You said I can draw both you guys and the bunny if that's what you want, like all together.
So there's 2 schools of thought here. I would love both.
This is pretty
but-
big. I don't know if like I'm not gonna fill the whole.
Oh, use
page.
whatever amount of that page you'd like. We can
Right.
cut it.
Yeah, that's the sharp.
Oh yeah, my bad. Gotta be careful with reaching on this table.
I got my cap on.
yeah. So I'd like one of each, but I'm also getting incredibly self-conscious that we're really like we're like dance, you know? I don't want to be like dance, bro. I'm not like shooting at your feet.
If you don't
like,
want me to, if you don't want me to do it, I won't do it. I don't care.
I want you to feel comfortable doing it, if that makes
This guy
sense.
does this all the time.
Okay. I just feel like I feel like I'm the guy coming in and demanding things of you, but okay. Just
Nah,
want to
you're
make sure.
good, bro.
I
If you
want to
want
make
me to
sure we're all
draw, I'm
good.
happy to make a drawing for you guys. It's been very nice. We're chatting. We're hanging out.
Would absolutely love that.
Are we gonna chat more while we do?
Yeah,
this?
We'll
no,
chat while we're
definitely.
doing this.
We don't have to.
No, we can't. Or we could do like a quick time lapse speed up thing. But I think
Do
we
people
should talk.
do people
anyways.
talk to you a lot while you're drawing? Like, are you just having conversations the whole time? Usually?
Yeah. I love chatting with people, and I want to make sure I'm meeting people. I feel like if we were just sitting there silently, that'd be kind of.
Yeah.
I would
I'm
understand
gonna try and do
it,
my
though.
best because I feel like this is a different type of thing. But
Should we pose? Like, should I be like Uncle
guys are-
Rico a little? Like,
you guys are good.
is my head
Definitely don't do Uncle Rico.
right here? But I feel like-
That's a movie. It holds up, but Uncle Rico, as a kid, I thought he was like so funny and almost cool as a kid. But then you watch it now, you're like, bro is like a pedophile. Like this is awful.
the whole thing was so weird. His door-to-door salesman thing.
No, Uncle Rico's the way he like the way what's her name? Deb? Is that her name?
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah, the way he like interacts with Deb, it's so uncomfortable, bro. Uncle
Yeah.
Rico is a bad person.
Because I think I
Yeah,
was like
he was up to
9
no
or something
good.
when
I
I
don't
first
care
watched
that he
that
broke
movie.
his elbow.
Oh yeah,
whatever
yeah.
he did.
Coach could have put him in the fourth quarter. Would have been different.
Throw a
Could've
pigskin over the mountains.
Mountain.
You could throw on a quarter mile. You know what I also love? Not a vegetable in that whole damn movie. They eat steak for every single meal. Kind of why.
Not a vegetable in that whole movie. I never thought of that. I used to have a T-shirt in middle school that said, "Tina, you fat lard, come get your dinner."
I had a vote for Pedro shirt for sure.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
they struck gold with that.
The vote
Simple
for Pedro.
design.
That was a big Halloween costume for
Oh
a
my
while.
God.
Yeah,
They probably still, people are still rocking that.
yeah. I mean, if you can do the dance that he does, that's a good Halloween costume. If you can pull the dance off.
That is actually, dude. Wait, Jack.
What?
Should we learn the dance? You and I.
Yeah, I think we could. It doesn't seem that complicated.
Jack and I are really good dancers. A lot of people don't know this
I
about
feel
us.
like we could do that.
Really good dancers.
We could do that. That was a great movie, though. Napoleon Dynamite. Like it captivated people for sure. It had us all in a chokehold for a while.
I think I've talked about this because when I first saw that movie, I was at a sleepover at a friend's house. His mom got 2 movies for us to watch. The first one, was Napoleon Dynamite, and the other one was Starsky and Hutch with Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
So like, she's like, "Oh yeah, this is about like a high school boy that goes on adventures with his llama." This is how the movie was pitched to us. We didn't know anything about it.
And
I
she watched it.
no, she just like puts the movie on and like leaves us. And I just remember watching the whole movie, feeling that coming of age feeling, and then the credits rolling, and then just being like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I had no
It
idea
was
what
different.
that was.
It was unlike anything we had seen before at
Yeah.
that point.
And I feel like we're trying to not distract you from drawing, but you're saying you talk while you draw. Does this ever, do people like,
I talk to people the whole time. You guys
And
know,
this does-
I rapped while drawing.
that's true, but
I saw that.
I feel like, so like the act of like answering a conversation doesn't distract you. Like, cause I don't think I could do
No.
both. If I'm drawing the eyes, I got to stop.
That's part of what makes it impressive and unique.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't do it to be like, I don't know, like I'm not trying to be impressive.
Yeah.
By doing it, I just want to chat with people, and so I feel like if I'm, with my goal and intention of meeting people, if I just sit here silently, I mean, it's different right now because we've been chatting for a while, but like,
yeah,
when
we
I'm-
kind of ran out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
nah, we're good. But like when I'm in, like when I'm in the
obviously,
park chatting with people, like, or trying to meet people, like I should say something,
Yeah. And obviously part of the reason you would even start to do something like this is because you like talking to people.
I learned so much from chatting with people, bro.
I bet.
Oh yeah.
They eat chocolate gravy in Arkansas.
Shout out to Arkansas.
Why are they doing that?
Big shout out to Arkansas.
Why are they eating chocolate gravy? down
Civilization
there?
Why are
has
you
not
doing
made its
that?
way down there yet. That's crazy. Chocolate gravy on what?
I think just by itself, or like on a biscuit or something. Like that.
Do
So
they-
isn't that just like fudge sauce? Like
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because don't so I think of gravy as like the the juice that would come off like a roast. You would use that and like the fat to make a gravy. But then if it's a chocolate gravy, is that like the Italian way of calling tomato sauce gravy? So like gravy is just a term for sauce. So is that just chocolate sauce and these Arkansas people think that they're special?
Should we Google chocolate gravy in Arkansas?
We got to go to Arkansas, bro. We
Or
gotta go figure
did
it out.
this guy
I'd rather
just?
not.
Did you know that I was gonna? Because I kind of forewarned that I've been rambling lately. Did you prompt us with that so that I would ramble about chocolate gravy in Arkansas?
Well, now I'm really
Ooh,
curious.
I saw it on your face. It was actually. I can tell.
Now I'm really curious about this.
Arkansas, or should I just look up chocolate gravy and just see what that even means?
Sure.
Chocolate gravy. Turn safe search off.
Oh no.
No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't say that. I'm just.
Southern United States.
It's a sweet pudding like sauce popular in the southern United States, particularly the Appalachian Ozark Mountain regions. Makes sense. Traditionally served for breakfast over freshly baked buttermilk biscuits.
Okay, well, that sounds good, actually.
Breakfast baked buttermilk biscuits.
The people from Arkansas though said it wasn't good.
Oh, okay.
Like
It doesn't-
the local people told me it's not good.
So
They
here,
were like, if you go to Arkansas, don't try this.
That's why it came up because I asked them. I was like, "What is the food of Arkansas?" And they were like, "I don't know, chocolate gravy. It's kind of bad."
sounds terrible.
Like that's what they said.
The best
yeah,
thing they
'cause
could think of is something they don't even like.
Right.
That's crazy.
The ingredients
I'm
like,
sure
are
it's-
almost good.
Some people like it. I don't know. I just thought it was.
They probably
I just
have
thought-
good,
I thought it was very interesting.
They probably have good barbecue in Arkansas, I would guess.
Um,
So
Arkansas, for sure.
what foods is Arkansas?
Anything in the South has good.
Cheese dip, fried pickles, chocolate gravy, as well as regional
It comes up on
specialties.
the
Why are they
third on
saying
the
that?
list.
How is chocolate gravy not a regional specialty? There's no way people are eating that other places. They're basically just making regular chocolate. Look at those ingredients, dude.
what is
Cocoa
chocolate
powder,
gravy?
sugar, milk, fat, vanilla extract, salt. The only thing that separates this from like straight up regular chocolate is that they also put flour in it. Why would you do
So
that?
how is this different from like Hershey's chocolate sauce that you get? Like it.
Well, I mean, flour is definitely not in Hershey's chocolate sauce. And I also would imagine that they probably don't do vanilla extract, but I think. No, I don't even want to get into the difference because these are very
I mean, if
different
people
things.
from Arkansas said it wasn't good, then I trust their opinion. I would still try it though.
If I go chocolate gravy,
I would put it on a waffle.
Reddit. We talked about Reddit a little bit. What do they have to say about it?
Everyone's gonna be hating on Reddit.
Ooh, okay. Somebody says it's delicious. So you're wrong. It's chocolate on what is essentially a buttery, tender scone. Well, when you say it that way, top answer, right to jail right away. So you're right. People are hating on it.
Yeah, mixed opinions here.
What do you think? So I kept that Sharpie tipped down. Do you think that the ink flows down if you keep a Sharpie tipped down in the jar? You know what I'm talking
you
about?
intentionally did that?
Yeah, I feel like you would be the kind of guy that would know about something like this.
Does it dry out if you leave the tip up?
Yeah,
I mean, I just leave it flat. You guys are storing them like
I got it
in
in
a
a
cup,
jar,
like
in a
pool
cup.
cues. Oh,
I just started
in
doing
a
this.
cup. I didn't even
So
think of
I shop wholesale. I went to BJ's the other day
I don't
and
think
I
it
got a
matters.
big thing of Sharpies. I think it might matter actually.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. I've been outside drawing in the when it was so cold that the marker froze.
Ooh, no
Damn.
way.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling? Ooh, you should not store a Sharpie tip up as this can cause the ink to dry out faster. The best measure is to store them horizontally or tip down. Storing them tip up can cause the ink to dry away from the felt tip, while storing them tip down can cause the ink to linger or pool in the cap.
don't
It
know.
recommended storage method is
I guess.
horizontal. Oh, actually, you are doing the recommended storage method. It's horizontal, so I'm doing it wrong.
There you
Does it really matter though?
No, it probably doesn't. I just imagine that as an artist, you need on-demand ink. So, like, you probably don't want to be shaking the thing like this, right?
That's I mean, a Sharpie. It's not like a paint marker. It's like I don't know.
I don't know. I've
never thought
shaken
of it.
regular pens, but I'm also not a scientist, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never thought of it.
Unfazed.
I'm honestly shocked. Yeah.
Unfazed.
I feel like you would have thought about it.
No.
Chet, did I
So
piss
you've
him
been
off
out
with the
there. In
question?
the, you've been
No,
out there in
I-
the cold. You've been out there in the freezing cold drawing people.
That's right.
So you'll go
We'll
out
be
there.
out there this winter. I think we got some winter days coming.
Oh, we do for sure. So you'll be out there if it's what's the coldest day you've been out
20s
there?
we can't do.
20s we don't do.
Can't
All
do
right.
the 20s.
Well,
It's
because
just
that's any skin out you're going, right?
and also
Yeah.
if I'm crazy enough to sit there, no one else is. People
Yeah,
are looking
yeah,
at me.
yeah.
They're like, bro.
They're
is-
like, I'm trying to get home. Yeah.
They're like, I think he's losing it. Like, why is he sitting there? But in the 30s, it's possible. And then anything above that, we can do.
oh, I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah. There's no limit.
we're supposed
We
to
can,
flex,
we
I
can go
think, for the picture.
110, 120, no matter how hot it is.
Usually in the 90s, I don't really do
Oh,
too
okay.
good in that
All
either.
right.
90s is
That's
crazy
fair.
too.
90s is
Yeah, you can't
crazy.
be outside that hot.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried as
Maybe
much
for
as
a
I
bit.
can. I try as much as I can to be there, but at the same time, you got to take care of yourself. I've been out there before, and wasn't thinking, and I got like such a bad sunburn. I got like sun poisoning.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Like, you're sitting outside.
Yeah.
As much as you're just hanging out in the park, you got to remember, like, I don't know,
Yeah,
the
the
elements.
sun's
are
real,
gonna
Sun
take-
yeah.
can be intense sometimes. Yeah.
I have
I do
pale
think we
skin.
got this drawn. I don't know if you want me. I don't know how you want me to include.
Um,
I won't include it. It'd be like a separate thing. I don't know how you want me to draw Pepe Le Pew, right?
Yeah, Pepe. I like
Pepe.
that you know this. Yeah, yeah, he is Pepe Le Pew though. Yeah, I mean, however you'd like, whatever image kind of like stuck in your head, I appreciate it.
He stays in there.
I can let him out. The only problem is
He'll eat everything.
I just want to keep him away from the cables. I think I can still do that. Actually, one sec. Let me give him a little more space.
All right. We're getting the bunny.
You're almost there. I do got to get going soon.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Oh yeah, it was on Ari at Home stream. I don't know if you guys seen that. That was pretty sick. You guys know Ari at Home?
No, was that another streamer?
Yeah, he streams in New York. He like walks
Okay.
around filming with people on the street.
I'm new to the whole like streamer world. I mean like I know Kai Cenat and I Show Speed and I don't know.
And Sam Buck.
And Sam Buck, yeah.
When I think of streamers, I think of Kai Cenat and Sam Buck.
Yeah. Sam Buck is an elite streamer.
When I think of streamers, I think of Amaranth and Sam Buck.
Yep.
You guys don't know who Amaranth is?
No, I don't.
That was a joke.
I literally only know I Show Speed and Kai Cenat.
She does like I don't know, like OnlyFans type stuff.
Oh, nice.
But
Yeah,
JK guys, JK.
yeah. Shout out to
I definitely don't
OnlyFans.
know anything about that. What is that? Send me the link just so I know what it is.
I'm gonna try. I'll try to do it. Oh, all right. Never mind.
Yeah, so he'll come. He'll probably come back. He's actually an adventurous boy. A lot of people think that he's not. They think like, oh, look at that guy. He loves sitting at home and not hanging out with the boys. But he's actually a big fan of the boys. And you know, if I put a shoe over there, this is gonna seem weird, but he'll probably walk over to my shoe if I put it on the other side of that fence. So let me just quickly do that.
What's with you guys?
Wow. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That looks just like me.
I don't. It might be
Just.
hard. It might be hard to get.
I apologize. If you would like a reference photo, I have many pictures of him.
Oh no.
I understand.
That is
I understand
tough.
if the rabbit's too much to ask. I really understand.
That would be tough to draw, I feel like.
Well, that's the thing. He
As
does.
someone who
It's
doesn't
just
draw
tough.
that
It's
much.
just tough that he's hiding.
Yeah. Well, also rabbits don't have too many features.
Don't listen to him, Pepe. You guys,
Yeah.
you're very featured.
You're handsome and distinguished. He's going through his little
He looks like
enrichment toy.
my girl's cat. My girl's cat is black and white too.
Ooh, someone thought he was a cat. Actually, I was
Yeah.
showing him a picture.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm trying.
Hey, no,
It's
honestly,
all good. We're not judging the bunny drawing.
I really appreciate it, and I'm kind of thinking like maybe we should just like cold close on this. Like we should maybe just like dip
Yeah.
to black while you're drawing. So I'm-
Yeah, edit around all this. You know.
yeah. No,
That
this
works.
is. I think we've hit our dismount. So I think we should. We'll come close. So
I know. I said Amaranth. Don't edit that out, bro.
yeah, we'll get
No,
that.
shout out to Amaranth.
Oh, that's a first and last name. I thought that was like a one.
Oh, it's a one thing. I don't know.
Amaranth, right?
She was like very famous for being like a big OnlyFans type person.
I see.
That's why I said it.
didn't
Right,
know-
right. Okay,
yeah.
just
It
so
was
I'm
supposed to
clear
be
on
a
the
joke.
spelling, definitely send me the
I
full
look like
spelling.
a creep. I
No,
don't watch.
you're a big fan of her work.
I am, but I don't watch it.
We'll cut it. We'll timestamp this stuff. But yeah, sounds good. We already did the plugs, but we'll just really quickly wrap them all up. NickShea.bandcamp.com. The real Nick Shea on all platforms. You can catch him out in the comments. You can catch him here at Boston's Big Four YouTube. Please subscribe, like and subscribe to all of it.
On the playlist too.
And on the playlist. You can
Playlist
find
for
him on
sure.
the playlist.
Thank you guys.
Definitely catch him on the playlist.
I'll be putting more stuff from the new album on there too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
So
Catch him at his shows. November 1 will have passed. December 1 at Northeastern. If you're a Northeastern student or around Northeastern, you could probably hit that.
Yeah, And I'll be
catch-
I'll be drawing people at the MFA in 2026 as well.
hell yeah.
All 2026, all day, 9 to 5. He's going to be there. If he's not there, he owes you $20, I think is what
That's
I
right.
heard.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah. We went from dollar pictures to him paying you $20. So kind of a big deal, actually. Big moves. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. Seriously.
Yeah, of
Appreciate it,
course,
We've
man.
kind of put you through the ringer as a guest.
It's been a lot of fun.
And-
It's been great chatting with you guys. I appreciate you guys giving me the time and the support, and it means a lot.
Man,
Really appreciate you
Awesome
coming
to
on.
have you on. You're somebody that a lot of people talk about and positively. Everyone
yeah,
has
yeah.
good
Hell yeah.
things.
Thank you.
Everyone has good things to say about you. As you mentioned, reporter Matt is definitely a big
Shout out to
supporter
Matt.
of yours.
He's on the album.
He's on the
He
album.
actually
No
is.
way, featured.
I did hear he's on the I Show Speed song, right?
He's on there.
Yeah. Yeah,
An
that's
a-
right.
Feature Mashier.
Feature Matt Shear.
I do think you finished the drawing though. I tried to do my
All right,
best.
should we
with
show the people?
with the bunny? I feel like it's not what you were looking for, but I don't know. We get
that's,
the,
hey, that's exactly what I
Bro,
needed.
That's perfect.
you can like cut it out if you want or something, and however you want to do it.
No, that's perfect.
I'm in.
I love it. That's awesome, man.
Try to
Thank
show
you.
it better.
Ooh.
I love it.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Big fan. Thank you so much, dude.
Yeah,
Huge.
absolutely.
We're
I hope
framing it.
I hope that's good.
me
The,
get a picture you holding
the
it.
bunny. I feel like I didn't.
You got him. You got him.
All right.
That's
Awesome.
exactly Pepe.
Love it.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
The real Nick Shea.